too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around, since city's cold and empty, no one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I just, hey, hey, I'm running out of time, 'cause I can see the sun light up the sky. So I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I just, I'm just coming back to let you know. I can never say it on the phone. They'll never let you go this time. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Hey, I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning.
Kevin is the host.
And his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. So don't get her pissed. It's Jason. Talks like a spaz. And he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
All right, here we go. Welcome to the KVJ show. Happy Wednesday. How the heck is everybody?
Happy Wednesday.
That's right. Here we go.
How are you doing, Kev?
Getting there. Yeah.
What's the matter?
Last night my son was doing some kind of draft on his phone, but he needed two phones to be able to maximize his drafting opportunities, apparently. And he was like, "Hey, Dad, can I use your phone?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." I'm like, "But
Oh, boy.
I went to go get it, and I'm like, I got to plug it in because it's right by my head. It's my alarm clock." And he kept walking in the room. He's like, "Can I use it again? Can I use it again? Can I use it again?" I'm trying to get sleep. I'm like, "All right, like, why don't you just take it out? Just make sure you bring it in and plug it in when you get done with your draft." And so I wake up this morning. I'm always on edge anyway. I'm like, something just doesn't feel right. And I reached over to my nightstand. My phone is not there. I'm like, please don't let it be late. It's 90 minutes to 2 hours past when I normally wake up. I go in, my son's in his bed with my phone. And I'm like, dude, you had one thing you had to do. And so my whole day is so structured down to the minute that if 90 minutes is just drop a nuclear bomb on it.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah, so, you know, and I'm doing this, you know, I wouldn't say I'm doing bad, but I'm not ready. So, you know, but that's life. That's just life, right?
That's
There's your
life.
curveball. Yeah.
Everyone can relate to that story.
Yeah, so here I am. I'm going to do my best. So we'll see. Might be a little sloppy today.
Hey, sometimes they say an athlete before a big game feels terrible. They don't have it, and they go on the field, have their best game of their career.
Yeah, instead of letting
Yeah.
it clank you, let it make you loose. Be
Yeah.
free. F it.
Yeah.
Be free, F it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Carpe diem, as they say.
Okay.
I just came in here, my headphones don't work. So I had to
Well-
put on new headphones, and they sound terrible.
Look at this. I got solutions. I just bought 5 sets of headphones for this very reason.
No
Did you?
way.
Because I break a lot of headphones.
He brought them just for today's show.
I did. I
All
bought,
5.
I bought a lot of stuff for backup plans.
He
'cause
listens violently.
Bam,
Yeah.
bam.
That's it. That's it. So yeah, so I'll do my best here today. We'll try to make it through.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing?
Good. I
Okay.
had an event last night. It was a drinking event, but I
Okay.
did not drink that much.
Okay, that much. All right.
Atoll vodka was there, so I had like 1 or 2, but that's it.
Okay.
It was Tuesday. I was good. I think that's gross.
Wow. Okay.
1 or 2, so 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like it sounds better when the word 1 is in there.
It was probably 3.
Well, you just get pulled over. I was only 1 or 2, officer.
It was actually 1 plus 2.
Yeah.
I was there for 3 hours, but yeah,
Yeah.
I would love to really know how many drinks she had. Go
Okay.
back in real time.
it was 7. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, there you go. Big pat on the back. That's all good. Did you do anything exciting, Bird?
I did.
Okay, what'd you do?
I ended up buying that wizard.
Oh,
that I
you did.
wanted.
That is
Yeah.
exciting.
So you have the werewolf come in and the wizard.
I do. It
Wow.
and the cool thing about the wizard is that's a year long kind of a thing. Oh, year round, all year you could have that wizard popping.
Yeah, he's not just for Halloween.
But I'm probably gonna have the werewolf popping all year long too.
Man.
Did you see that picture on our
I
Facebook?
did, yeah. It's right up there if people want to go check that out of your werewolf.
I'm excited about it because I can't stop talking about it. Everywhere I go, I'm talking to the cashier at Publix. I got this werewolf. It's huge. You got to see it.
Anyone that'll listen.
Yes.
It's exciting stuff. That's all good. Well, welcome to your Wednesday here at the KVJ Show. If you'd like to see what is going on, you can dial it up on your YouTube and put it on your flat screen TV or on your mobile devices. Just go and look for the KVJ Show on YouTube or just go to kvjshow.tv.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got in your mind today, Jay Bird?
So I was talking to a KVJ Nationer about card counting. You don't know what that is?
Yes, in poker, when you try to figure out what cards are coming next by what's already been played and increasing your odds of winning.
Yeah, it's really not a form of cheating, but some people say it is. And he was telling me a story back in the day. He was at this casino in Vegas, and he was winning, and they accused him of card counting, and he was claiming that he knows how to do it. But he says he was really explaining to me why it's not cheating, and I agree with him. If you're able to figure out a way,
Card counting is tricky and it's a skill.
it is a skill, and if the dealer is doing something in a way where you are able to figure it out, I don't think that's cheating.
You just crack the code.
And I was looking into it. It's not illegal,
Okay.
but can casinos really throw you out for that?
Yes, they can. They have their own house rules. And if you're card counting and they catch you, they can watch you on the camera and then come ask you to leave.
How do they prove that?
They don't have to, I think. I think it's private property and they can kick you off for whatever reason.
Do they ever just kick somebody off if they are really crushing it and winning a lot?
That's my question. What Kevin goes to Vegas, he is crushing it, and I'm just a pit boss with an attitude going, this guy thinks he's cool with his hair. And I go, he's card
Yeah.
counting. I want him out of here.
Well, he is cool with his hair.
Oh, yeah.
But could you do that as the pit boss?
I think it's up to the casino. I think they're allowed. It's their discretion.
Are you going just on Virginia instinct, or you really know that? Yeah, it's Virginia instinct.
It's instinct.
Just Virginia.
Dialed in instinct.
I love how she acts like she knows. All right, I'm almost believing it. I don't know much about that world. I was just reading about it and kind of. It's not considered illegal.
But it is tricky to do.
You gotta be smart.
We aren't smart, and we certainly aren't smart at math and numbers. Numbers in my head look like Chinese writing.
And is card counting just for poker? And blackjack and
I
all
don't
that?
know. I don't know. I have
Well,
no idea.
I know any card game that we play, one thing that really helps people out is to know what's already been played. And in a sense, that's having that kind of memory and being able to keep track of the game and knowing that, okay, I know that these cards are left, those cards are already gone. That gives you a massive advantage. I don't know if that's necessarily card counting, But, it is definitely a skill.
Well, one of the things they taught us in baseball was you were always trying to steal the signs from the other team. We'd go through practice about stealing signs.
Like signs from their concessions shop?
No, if a coach is on third base giving signs to I know you're kidding, but some people may not know what I'm talking about. They relay a bunch of signs. Some coaches are dumb and they are doing the same sign, and you're able to figure out what they're doing, and you know when a guy is stealing, when if a ball or strike is coming.
If you want that taco in a bag sign.
Exactly. That's all I got, Kevin.
Yeah. It's interesting stuff. Somebody said Dana White, I think that's the UFC guy. He's actually been banned from 5 different casinos because he's won so much.
Oh.
Wow.
Is he a card counter?
Don't know. Yeah.
Why?
So
When they ban you, do they tell you why, or they're just like, nope, you're out?
To me, you're acting like a little bee as the casino. You're mad because someone beat your system. Tighten up your game.
They're in business to make money. And if the house is losing too much on you, the house is going to switch it up on you.
I don't think that's cool. Imagine that. They're not playing by the rules in the gambling world.
yeah.
The house always wins, bruh.
I know, but the house always wins because they cheat. If
Yeah.
they're throwing out Kevin because he crushes it, to me, they're cheating.
And it's not like you go before a judge or a jury. They are the judge and jury, and they decide.
You're dealing with a pit boss.
Oh, so many people have had to die in Vegas over this. Money, gambling,
Dude.
fights.
Dude.
People have died in Vegas for a lot less.
Think about all that desert all
Deserts.
around it. How many bodies are in the sand?
They just got to lead the league in bodies. All right.
Totally.
That's all I got, Kevin.
All right, Virginia, what you got on your mind today?
Well, I told you I was at my event last night. It was for Big Brothers Big Sisters, which is a wonderful group. I know about it personally because I had a little sister many years ago. She's now in her 20s and has her own kid. But last night, we don't get up to Stewart, Treasure Coast nearly enough. There were so many KVJ Nationers out there, and I promised all of them I would give them a little shout out this morning. Thank you guys for showing up, for drinking, for being fun, for getting my jokes, because you can always look out in the crowd and like half the people, the ones that listened to us last night, liked the jokes. The other half, the 65 plus crowd was like, what is she talking about? It's fun. So
Okay.
thank you for showing out, KVJ Nation in Stewart last night for the Big Brothers Big Sisters Big Taste of Martin County.
We've always done events like that where we go out and part of the audience has no idea what's going on. The other audience is go, yeah. It really weirds everyone out.
They hold this event at the Jet Center. So there's all these private jets around. So I'm making jokes about who owns these private jets. I want to meet them and get on the jets. And, hey, Daddy, take me on the jet. Half the people got it, and half the people were disgusted.
Who's daddy?
Yes, who is Daddy?
It does
Why
weird.
are you talking weird?
That is weird. You have been kind of sexing it up lately. I don't know. It's weirding me out.
Some of the women came running up to the stage and were like, yeah, where's that Daddy? They got it.
I don't like Virginia calling anyone daddy. I don't know.
Strap in.
Strap.
Okay.
Your daddy is my favorite daddy.
That's why I don't like it.
Weirding you out, huh?
Yes.
Okay. What I had on my mind was my kid taking my phone, and I haven't had time to put anything else together. So
Oh, Peanut.
I'm so sorry. I'm a little bit behind the 8 ball here today.
Don't worry, it happens.
Okay. All right. Well, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, I do have the top 10 emojis that make you look old. Apparently, if you are using this, you show that you are a boomer. So what do you need to stop doing? I will let you know next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While the price of gas stays high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Jump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents reported on your roadways. 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
I'm Harvey Massey. At Massey Services, we know every lawn is unique and requires customized care. That's why our environmental approach includes aeration, which allows water and nutrients to reach the roots of your lawn, as well as an irrigation program, which ensures proper coverage and reduces water waste. With Massey's Green Up program, you'll enjoy a healthy and a beautiful lawn year-round. That's Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
That's the sound of a crack in the ceiling found at a home inspection. But with a Realtor by your side, a newfound leak might only cause minor worries. With their expertise, a Realtor can suggest a credit at closing and even connect you to a contractor to help you shore up that leak and alleviate your worries. When it comes to cracks in your plans, the expertise of a Realtor can make all the difference. The difference between an agent and a Realtor is real. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
Okay, I just saved on some amazing fall style picks at Kohl's, and I need to talk about it. I found myself the cutest tops from Sonoma Goods for Life starting at $15.99. Long sleeve must-haves for my husband starting at under $18. And fun looks for my kids starting at just over $10. Plus, you can take an extra 20% off or save even more with a Kohl's card. So for more fall style and more savings, you gotta get to Kohl's. Select styles, 20% offer ends October 16th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Life is all about convenience, at least for my life. It's Randy West. I'm talking about what I need when I need it so I can get dinner started and get it done on time. So when life gets in the way, I get my groceries from Publix using delivery or curbside pickup. Powered by Instacart. Saves me time, makes my day way more convenient, and I know everything I order will arrive just in time on my time. Knock out some of your to-do list today. Order delivery or curbside pickup from Publix. Check out Publix.com/shop to get started. Item prices vary from item prices in physical store locations. Fees, tips, and taxes may apply. Subject to terms and availability.
AmeriHealth Caritas Florida supports moms-to-be. We're a local Medicaid health plan, and we're on a mission to support the health of our members who are pregnant and their babies. Expecting a baby? We'll pair you with a health coach at no cost to you. Our healthcare benefits put you and your family first. With us, it's about you. Learn how to enroll at www.amerihealthcaritasfl.com/enroll. Or call a Medicaid Choice Counselor toll-free at 1-877-713-6662. Proudly serving Indian River, Martin, Miami-Dade, Monroe, Okeechobee, Palm Beach, and St. Lucie counties. AmeriHealth Caritas Florida is a managed care plan with a Florida Medicaid contract. The benefit information provided is a brief summary, not a complete description of benefits. For more information, contact the managed care plan. Limitations, co-payments, and/or restrictions may apply. Benefits, formulary, pharmacy network, premium, and/or co-payment/coinsurance may change.
Hi, I'm Capri, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe is the chicken. They actually put it on the grill, cooked it in the sauce. It's definitely a good grilled spicy sandwich.
Hey, I'm Michelle, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe is it's spicy and it's full of flavor. When you pair that with the Kale Crunch Salad, it's just good.
Order a grilled spicy deluxe sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Available for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Steel Pulse is coming to Abacoa Amphitheater in Jupiter Friday, October 14th. Get your tickets now for Steel Pulse at Eventbrite.com. Another Duderman production, sponsored by Kona Brewing.
We dodged a bullet, that's for sure, when it comes to Hurricane Ian. But when these storms are out there and they're a-brewing and they're making us nervous, you're a little less nervous when you know you have the team from BNT on your side. And all this month, the team at BNT is proudly supporting breast cancer awareness. Remember to get those mammograms, girls, if you are overdue. And supporting breast cancer charities is a beautiful place to put your money. That's what they do at BNT. And right now, for the whole month of October, you can get rebates on all kinds of product from BNT. The Winddoor, the estate products, the PGT windows and doors. They all come with rebates, but only in the month of October. So call the team at BNT and let them come out and show you with their master installers how they can lower your stress levels during hurricane season. It really is amazing to see how much calmer you can be when you're not putting up shutters and plywood and all that drama. Go to bntwindowsanddoors.com.
In today's economy, it's almost impossible to find new vehicles at affordable prices. Not at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Save time and money on our new Outlanders, Mirages, and Eclipse Cross. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Now through October, stop by Cumberland Farms and get any size coffee free every Friday. No purchase necessary, because you deserve it. Or maybe you don't. What do I know? Free Coffee Fridays are back at Cumberland Farms now through October. Limit 1 per customer.
Car wreck, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
Wilton Simpson is a farmer who cares for family, friends, neighbors, and community. Because that's what farmers do. Now Wilton Simpson is running for Florida's Agriculture Commissioner. Because he cares. Wilton always stands up for those in need, like the CARES Center for seniors and the PACE Center for girls. That's why Wilton Simpson led the charge to reform our foster care system, so every child has a loving home and a bright future. Simpson led efforts to pass historic teacher pay raises, expand school choice, and secure billions of dollars for Everglades restoration. The causes are different, the reasons are the same. Wilton Simpson cares, because that's what farmers do. Wilton Simpson for Florida Commissioner of Agriculture.
Paid for by Wilton Simpson, Republican for Florida Commissioner of Agriculture.
The Treasure Coast Opioid Task Force is pleased to bring you the Treasure Coast Opioid Epidemic Symposium, Wednesday, October 12th from 5 to 9 p.m. at the Indian River State College Public Training Complex, located at 4600 Kirby Loop Road in Fort Pierce. Join representatives from Indian River, Martin, Okeechobee, and St. Lucie counties, and keynote speaker ex-NFL player Ryan Leaf. This special symposium is open to all adults and high school teens. Register today at tc_symposium.eventbrite.com.
Oh, we talk so much about hormones on this show and just how important they are and how much better you feel when you do them. And people have been asking, okay, well, where do you get this done? I go to Wellington Anti-Aging. Wellington Anti-Aging been in the game for quite a while now. And the thing that's great about them, too, is how affordable they are. Yet they bring the expertise. Just being in Wellington makes a big difference. Not paying them massive rents that you do out east. So that's one of the reasons why I go to Wellington Anti-Aging. Plus, just getting hormone replacement therapy is a really great thing for maintaining energy and that lean muscle and speeding up your metabolism, keeping your love life going by spiking your libido, feeling like you did when you were in your 20s. Imagine feeling 10 years younger with increased energy. That's some of the stuff that happens. And for you ladies that are heading to menopause, it can help with hot flashes, night sweats, weight gain, any kind of anxiety you're receiving, or long-term health complications like osteoporosis or heart disease, even some forms of cancer. So be a better version of you and look and feel better by going to Wellington Anti-Aging. Find them online at wellingtonantiaging.com.
Want more storm reliability? Start with a natural gas range. You'll get more peace of mind and home comforts after a hurricane, and more delicious hot meals even when there's no power. Natural gas delivers more. Visit naturalgasdoesmore.com.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
The real fun starts in October. Stop by hgreg.com on Military Trail and enjoy savings without the scare. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge inventory with a perfect match for you. hgreg.com. Save more, drive happy.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the upper 70s and an isolated coastal shower possible for the morning commute. This afternoon, hot and humid, highs in the upper 80s to low 90s, a few showers and storms mainly inland. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Amtrak. Bring your little ones along for the adventure aboard Amtrak. Start exploring brand new places or visit familiar ones. Book early and save 50% on fares for kids ages 2 to 12 with no middle seats, extra legroom, and food on board. You can travel with ease. Book now at Amtrak.com. Restrictions apply.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
The WRMF is an easy way to take KVJ with you. If you want to listen live every single morning, use the app. It works in your car or anywhere you want to go. We are right there to stream us live and also to listen to everyday's show. As soon as it's over, it's going to post up on the app so you can listen to it. In case you missed anything, go back and check it out. Plus, we do a bonus 30 minutes of an after the show podcast full of unrated material and things you're not going to hear on the regular show. You can also send send us text messages, audio messages, and just by listening, you can win tickets or cash, even trips. We got tickets to the Dixie Vodka 400 at Homestead Miami Speedway coming up. So download it for free today. Costs you nothing. Just go on there right now in your app store and look for WRMF.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Seems like everybody's in the emoji game. I know when my dad is in the emoji game that everybody's in the emoji game. He loves emojis now. He's all over it. And I think like anybody, he seems to have his favorites. But I do kind of notice that there is a style to it. And I think you could look at anybody's emoji game and probably guess their age just by the emojis they use. I remember my daughter Caitlin for a while when she was a teenager, she would go into our phone book and all of our contacts are in one place. I knew every one of her friends because there wasn't any names. It was just a series of about 20 emojis. I'm like, I don't know how you know who any of these people are.
Two hearts and a little bear and a leaf.
Right. There's all kinds of whack, crazy emojis, and there was like 30 of them. It seemed like it was completely unnecessary, but it's a language all into itself. See, I'm kind of in that middle level, so maybe I'm not as basic as my dad, but I'm definitely not as adventurous as my kids. So where is your emoji game? They're saying that there are 10 emojis you can use that will make you look old. So if you use these, the young kids know they got a boomer on the other end.
Okay.
Even if they don't know who they're talking to, thumbs up was number one. And my dad loves the thumbs up. It's just quick to be like, because a lot of times I think younger people, they just stop texting, and that's okay. Full stop, baby. You know, they don't mind. They just move on about their day. My dad's always got to give you that, okay, I got the message, thumbs up.
I love a thumbs up. It's very inclusive of a bunch of different things. Like, yes, got it. I'm on it.
Right.
I can do it. I know what you're throwing down.
It's an affirmation.
It's an affirmation.
I sent my dad a lengthy, detailed text, and he goes, thumbs up?
Yeah.
He loves the thumbs up.
One of the things that drives me a little bit crazy about the youth, I especially notice with my 14-year-old son, Cannon, it seems like things just stop. And I'm like, okay, I just need to make sure and see in your eyes that you understand what was communicated. Because later you're like, hey, did you plug my phone in? Because I didn't wake up till 90 minutes late. It's like...
You got no thumbs up. You actually got a thumbs down.
Actually, I did get the thumbs up, and then you're right. Then I woke up with the thumbs down. So...
How cold.
Well, that's why, to me, I like that affirmation of, all right, we got this. We're on the same page. We register. Thumbs up does that. But apparently that's just too formal and too boomer. That's the number one sign. The red love heart. Sent one of those to my daughter yesterday. That's the second way they know you're old. So she's like, Dad's so old.
Oh, my gosh.
But it loves me.
I use that so much.
The red love heart is old?
That's what they say. 22% of younger people using emojis. That was the second most popular old person emoji.
So what do you go with, purple? I thought that meant something else.
I don't even know what things mean anymore.
I don't either. I thought purple meant
I have no clue.
Trying to get a little frisky.
Well, that's the little purple devil.
I just thought the whole color, if it purple heart, I don't know. Okay.
All right.
I'm old. No, I'm old. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to send that kind of message to my daughter. Yeah, Dad.
Dad, why did you send me the purple devil?
Yeah.
Stop being weird.
That's one of the reasons why I do kind of stay in my emoji safe zone. I may look old, but at least I know what these things mean.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Okay hand was number 3. Then you had tick. I don't even know what that is.
Tick.
It just says tick. T-I-C-K.
See, we're so old, we don't even know what that is.
Are we old because we don't even know it?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, what does tick mean?
The poo emoji is number 5.
My dad thought it was chocolate.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
He thought, hey, you want to go get ice cream? And he puts the poo emoji. The loudly crying face is the 6th emoji that the young ones say make you look old, and I use it all the time.
I've seen a lot of old people use it. They'll make a joke and they'll do 3 of those.
I do that. That's my old move all the time. I give you 3 to let you know just how much I'm laughing, and I would do the whole, what is it, the skull face, I'm dead, but I'm like, does everybody know that? And if I sent that to my dad would be like, oh my gosh, I think Kevin's in trouble.
Yeah.
You know, and who knows?
I knew things were getting weird out there when Kevin Ralston started sending emojis. I go, okay, I got to start doing emojis.
That'll let you know just how much old people are into the emoji game. When I'm using them, and then weeks later my dad's using them, so now everybody's using emojis, but now you can really let people know, are you in the cool emoji game or not? These are the ones that make you look like you're not, I guess.
People started getting weird. We had a guy in our friend group that would send a smiley face after, he'd send a text message, and some guys would go, "Why is he sending smiley faces?"
He's creepy.
But now everyone does it seems. I don't think he's creepy anymore.
I guess everything changes. Some of the other ones that make you look old, the monkey eye cover, the clapping hands, the lipstick kiss mark, and the grimacing face are the top 10 emojis that make you look old. So
the heart one is the one.
Heart hurts.
Red heart is old.
Red love heart is number 2.
I'm pushing back on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, because you're old.
Get off my lawn, kids.
So is there an alternate for this? Now, I do know the loudly crying face. Now you just send the skull, I'm dead. 'Cause I'm just dead. I'm dead. I can't even laugh anymore. I'm dying from laughing. I'm just already dead.
Just dead.
Just dead.
Capital letter.
I'm just dead. So what do you do if you want to acknowledge, I got your message and I'm on it? If you can't use thumbs up anymore without looking old.
Well, the dead one's probably on the verge of being old as well because...
Probably because we're talking about it.
I'm starting to see old people use that.
Just send the eggplant. That's what that means.
That's what that means.
Is that considered old? That one still seems to be universal.
Eggplant?
The eggplant.
I don't know. Eggplant, purple devil face?
I don't know. You're right. That's so 2017, Bird.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there anybody that can let us know? What are you supposed to be using right now? Okay. Lizzo, interesting comments. She's not making music for white people. She'll explain coming up next.
It's bad, it's o'clock, yeah, it's thick 30. I've been through a lot, but I'm still flirty. Is everybody back up in the building? It's been a minute, tell me how you're healing. Cause I'm about to get into my feelings. How you feeling? How you feel right now? Oh, I've been so down and under pressure. I'm way too fine to be distressed, yeah. Oh, I'm not the girl I was or used to be. I might be better. Turn up the music, turn down the lights. I got a feeling I'm gonna be alright, okay, alright. It's about damn time. Turn up the music, let's celebrate. I got a feeling I'm gonna be okay, alright. It's about damn time. In a minute, I'ma need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. Feeling fussy, walking in my Balenciennes, trying to bring out the fabulous. Cause I give a fuck way too much. I'ma need like 2 shots in my cup. Wanna get up, wanna get down. That's how I feel right now. Oh, I've been so down and under pressure. I'm way too fine to be distressed, yeah. Oh, I'm not the girl I was or used to be. But I might be better. Turn up the music, turn down the lights. I got a feeling I'm gonna be alright, okay, alright. It's about damn time. Turn up the music, let's celebrate. I got a feeling I'm gonna be okay, alright. It's about damn time. Cause you know what time it is. I'm coming out tonight. 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 Okay. Alright. It's about damn time. I'm coming out tonight. 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 Okay. Alright. It's about damn time. Yeah. It's about damn time.
Lizzo says, I'm not making music for white people. She's on the cover of Vanity Fair magazine in November, and she said that is probably the biggest criticism I've received, and it is such a critical conversation when it comes to black artists. When black people see a lot of white people in the audience, they think, well, this isn't for me, this is for them. The thing is when a black artist reaches a certain level of popularity, it's going to be a predominantly white crowd. It happened to many black artists, Diana Ross, Whitney, Beyonce, rap artists now. Those audiences are overwhelmingly white. I'm not making music for white people. I'm a black woman. I'm making music for my black experience, for me to heal myself from the experience we call life. So that's what she had to say. But I think that is something where in the black community it is tough. I've heard that criticism before is you've sold out and you see white people at your show. And so, okay, who are you making this music for? You've kind of lost us. And I think what she's saying is true. You know, you just look at the population breakdown, and if you go mass appeal right now still, I mean, I know populations and things are shifting and changing, but still, predominantly we have more white people in this country than we got any other race. So I guess it's just natural what happens. But apparently Lizzo's taking a little bit of heat because her audiences are predominantly white now.
When you get mass appeal, no matter what, you're going to get criticism on something, on some level.
Yeah.
There's going to be an avenue of criticism. They're going to find something to criticize you about. As soon as you get that big.
Yeah.
And as soon as Lizzo gets criticized, she should just go look at her bank account balance.
Right.
That'll make her feel better.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. But it is interesting that we got this weird thing in the human experience when you notice somebody that you don't deem to be cool or awesome using something, that thing immediately becomes uncool, like emojis. You notice that? It's just odd where you see it with fashion, you see it with music, you see it with everything that we do. When somebody else starts using it, all of a sudden becomes uncool. And when somebody else is using it, it's cool. It's the weirdest phenomenon that we have. Like Crocs, they go back and forth depending upon who's wearing them this week. Post Malone starts wearing them. Oh, Crocs are cool. And then my dad wears them. Oh, my gosh, Crocs are not cool. You know, what the heck, man?
Well, it just shows you no matter what, whether you're an artist, whether you're an actor, whether it's an item, it's something gets so big and so popular, there's going to be some kind of fighting about it.
Yeah.
There always will be.
Well, just to clarify on the list of the 10 emojis I had a second ago that make you look old, got a couple texts that make me feel better. One, I'm 29, and with that list, I must be really bleeping old. Somebody else who's 28 says, I use all those emojis frequently. I guess I'm old too. And to clarify, the tick emoji is the check mark, because that was number 4 on the list of emojis that make you look old. So apparently, if you're in your late 20s, according to some people, yes, you are old. So get used to it. It's the weirdest thing when you get into your late 20s and there's a portion of the population that's like, oh my gosh, they're 27. They are so old. And you're like, wait, I'm 27, bitch.
Yeah.
You know? Like, what do you mean I'm old? 27. Get used to it if you're in your late 20s. You're going to be getting called old and old more often.
There's worse things you could be called.
You're right. That's just kind of the way it goes. You know, we are odd, and unfortunately, we're very cruel to a lot of people in our society. And this is one thing I just don't understand. It is very odd. I hated to get this email, but I wanted to share it to give you a little perspective. Somebody wanted to know, do all redheads get hate? Said just yesterday, my 14-year-old redhead son was walking down the street, minding his own business, and a guy yells out of the car, F you, redhead.
Oh.
Like, what? Why? And a few years ago, he was bullied by kids who called him soulless because he had red hair. He doesn't mind being called Ginger or even Pennywise, but it's getting ridiculous. Do all redheads get this kind of hate, and why?
I think people in general just seem like they're just throwing more hate around, and unfortunately, yeah, there is like a thing with people not loving redheads. I don't know why.
Unfortunately, I think the world has always had jerky people, bullies, whatever you want to call them. Unfortunately, it is part of the human experience. There's just jerky people out there.
And they make themselves feel better by making you feel bad. It's a weird thing. Why you would yell that out of car at a child? You are a special kind of dirtbag.
It's just odd that, you know, why would, I mean, the color of anybody's skin, the color of somebody's hair.
It's the same thing.
Why is human?
You're yelling at somebody over something they have no control over. That's what they were born with. God gave it to them. Why would you yell that out of car at a child? You are scum.
Yeah, and why is it red hair and not brown hair? You know, if you had brown hair, you'd be going, what do? You wipe poo in your hair? Why is it brown? You know, it's like, what? None of it makes any kind of sense to me. We're odd creatures, I guess. Because
we are.
It doesn't... I don't get rhyme or reason of it, why we do some of the things that we do.
We're an odd species.
Yeah. So what the heck is that?
We need a I don't know. I keep saying asteroid to bring us together, but
I don't know. That guy kind of sounds like he needs a paintball to the temple.
But you're never, I mean, it sucks. You're always going to have jerky people roaming the earth.
It sucks.
Since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
You got to just keep counter programming. You got to keep telling your son how amazing he is, how awesome he is, how much you love his hair, how much it makes him special. Give him other redheads that are out there killing it, like Ed Sheeran. That guy literally has to remove women from the backstage of his concerts because they all want to sleep with him. We did a thing with Ed Sheeran one time. I could not believe the amount of women that wanted to hook up with Ed Sheeran.
Sure.
And he is killing it. He is a redhead. Let's focus on the positivity and building your kid up at home.
But I think for redheads, it is one of those things that there are so many other groups that we understand that people are really nasty to them, different races, and unfortunately racism and those kind of things still exist. Redheads seem to be in a bad spot because I think they still get some unnecessary, like, weird hate, but yet we don't necessarily acknowledge them the same way that we do other groups who we say, we understand that unfortunately they're really nasty people to you. Have you ever had somebody just because of one of your features roll down a window and tell you to go F off because you have a certain look of hair or because I have beady eyes or anything like that?
I'm not at all trying to turn this all about me, but I was bullied relentless as a kid for my hair. People would always make, because my hair was thick.
It's kinky.
It's kinky. It was curly. I got bullied all the time about my hair. I mean, it was for a long time.
Yeah. Well, there are a lot of people in the chat room saying, yeah, Sky said as a redhead, yeah, still get the jokes. It's just odd. And maybe it's something to put out there that if you think it's so funny and you want to crack a redhead joke to somebody that's got red hair, maybe they've just heard a lot and they're just not feeling it.
Maybe don't.
Yeah.
Maybe think about how it would feel if you were in their shoes before you open your big trap.
Right. It's maybe one of those things where it's like, yeah, just understand. They get a lot. And look, we're all that way. When you hear something a lot and all the time, it's old.
You're right.
You're just like,
you snap. You get you've had enough.
Gosh.
If you're a redhead and you've heard nothing but redhead jokes all the time and you're in a bad mood, I get it.
Yeah,
I totally get it.
One day, you never know.
But if you're that person going up to a redheaded child and saying anything, you deserve to be slapped.
I agree.
Don't let me catch you.
When I got that message, I'm like, what the? I mean, why?
How sad is your life? How pathetic are you?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Were you ever bullied for anything as a kid?
Oh my gosh, yes, for being fat. Yeah.
I had giant buck teeth.
Yeah.
One was longer than the other, so I looked like Bugs Bunny that got clocked in the side of the head.
Yeah, it was always tough when the bully could zone in on something and that was the material.
Yeah.
Your buck teeth, my hair, you being fat.
My hair was no picnic either.
I think the one thing that there ever is a blessing to bullying or getting hate for something is that oftentimes that pain you then channel into another part of your life to improve on. I had a friend of mine that he was bullied as a kid and he sharpened his wit. And he realized that if he got really quick and cutting, and he to this day is hysterical, and you would not want to go up against him and cutting somebody down because he's very good at being able to come back.
If you have red hair, you can have a comeback really quick. Just analyze their physical being really quick.
He diffused a lot of those kind of bullying moments by just shredding somebody quickly and making them look foolish.
Everybody's got a flaw. You just have to find it and then zone in on it and then completely bring them down to size by pointing out their flaw.
It's a big theme in Cobra Kai, especially season 1. The one kid's got, I believe it's a cleft lip. Is that what you call it when you have So he has that, and Johnny kind of goes, take that and turn it. Use it, turn it. And it's all about take whatever people are making fun of you and turning it and using it to your advantage. And to me, it kind of shows you how to stand up to bullies.
And you can practice your comeback. You can practice it with your parent or with a sibling so that you know and you already have an arsenal of things to say to the bully. When the bully steps to you, you're ready.
Well, what you said, your buddy, he ended up learning a quick wit. In Cobra Kai, the kid gets a mohawk. He ends up, doing karate.
Right.
He turns the whole thing around.
He takes the pain of all that, channels into something positive, and then that pain really is his fuel to help him excel. And maybe it's in music or something like that. Then you become Ed Sheeran one day.
Well, that's what I think everybody does, right? Don't you turn that pain into fuel?
It is, and that's really it. And sometimes that is what life is we have to go through painful moments to fuel us for our success. And so when you get that kind of hate, kid, you know what, just channel it into something. Let it fuel you for your ultimate success that you'll one day achieve. So we're sorry to hear that you have to deal with that, and just have an understanding. Let's just be a little bit nicer to everybody. Got anything you ever want to share, you can text it into us, 877-979-WRMF. You can send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While the price of gas stays high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. We have a crash tying you up on 95 northbound. This one right at Southern Boulevard has 2 right lanes blocked. Give yourself extra time through that area. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
In today's economy, it's almost impossible to find new vehicles at affordable prices. Not at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Save time and money on our new Outlanders, Mirages, and Eclipse Cross. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
I want to let you know about a great deal my family and I have that we love. It's our Xfinity Internet. It powers everything, whether I'm doing my work, kids doing the game, and my wife is streaming her favorite shows, and she does that pretty much all day and all night. If you don't have great internet, you're not going to do it as fast or effectively, and it gets frustrating, especially when your internet's always going out. But I love the reliability. I love the XFi Advanced Security, so I don't have to worry about hackers, and even parental controls, so that when my kid needs to do his homework, we hit pause on his internet. And you can get a great deal right now with Xfinity. Check out their Xfinity Internet and their supersonic Wi-Fi, which has 3 times the bandwidth and the power to connect hundreds of devices in your home all at one time, so the whole family can do what they want to do all at the same time. And you can get the Xfinity Supersonic Bundle with unlimited gig speed internet, Wi-Fi equipment, and a free 4K streaming box. And it's all just $50 a month with a 2-year internet rate guaranteed and no annual contract. Just go online to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or just visit an Xfinity store today to get it.
Save big at the grand openings of our new Lazy Boy store in Palm Beach Gardens and newly remodeled Jensen Beach store. Save 30% on everything in the store. Plus free design services at home, in-store, or virtually. And special financing is available. So come celebrate and save big at all Palm Beach area locations. Lazy Boy, live life comfortably. Exclusions apply. Minimum monthly payments required with approved credit. See store for details.
Last year, Racetrack introduced the waffle breakfast sandwich to the world, and it was a huge hit. But then we took it away, and we got emails, we even got a strongly worded fax. The people wanted it back. Well, ask no more. The waffle breakfast sandwich is backed by Waffular demand for a limited time. Savory sausage, melty cheese, and hearty eggs, all between 2 fluffy waffles. The waffle breakfast sandwich has returned. Pick one up today at participating locations. Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
When you think Miami, lots of things come to mind. But when you think Homestead Miami, it's everything. The vibrancy of South Beach and the calm of the Keys. You get a weekend of a million thrills. It's everything we all think of when we think Miami, but so much more. NASCAR Playoffs Weekend at Homestead Miami Speedway, October 22nd through the 23rd. Get your tickets now at HomesteadMiamiSpeedway.com.
I like to do it as early as possible.
For me, it's right after lunch. After work, before dinner.
Oh, last time was my first time, so I just put it in the mail.
Whatever your favorite way to do it, just vote this year. Vote.org has everything you need to get it done. Visit vote.org today. Make sure you're registered and make your plan to vote early.
One year, I voted in my pajamas.
Paid for by vote.org.
Hey there, folks. Welcome back to another college football season. And welcome back to another season of Fansville by Dr. Pepper. That little slice of heaven. Every man, woman, and student section drinks Dr. Pepper like their life depends on it. It does. where the air is filled with the scent of charcoal grills and the streets are marked with yard lines.
Practical.
Where the current trending baby names are Blitz, Spike, and 2-point conversion.
Adorable.
And recruitment starts before you're born.
It's a linebacker.
Where NFT stands for Not Fun Tailgate and DIY stands for Dr. Pepper is Yummy.
It is.
It's the place off-season fever dreams are made of, where the right to life, liberty, and barbecue is written in the town's constitution.
Saucy.
And the current forecast is sunny, with a 90% chance of the skies opening up and raining down delicious droplets of Dr. Pepper.
Grab a bucket.
Get ready for anything to happen this college football season on Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
The one fans deserve.
Grab some today.
Did you know Jersey Mike's freshly grills hot subs right in front of you? It's a Jersey Mike's thing. And did you know I, Danny DeVito, am wearing a very cool shirt?
All statements about fresh grilling at Jersey Mike's are true. All statements about Mr. DeVito's shirt cannot be legally confirmed.
Nonsense. It's a great shirt.
Agree to disagree.
I want a second opinion.
The shirt is just okay.
Who are you?
A second opinion.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Did you know your home equity is one of the most affordable ways to borrow? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal, and it's true. The rate on a home equity line is less than a credit card, a personal loan, and even a car loan. And unlike a cash-out refi, with an equity line, you get to keep your current low mortgage rate. You only pay interest on what you actually need, plus at Third Federal, you don't pay any closing costs. So use your Third Federal home equity line of credit for whatever you want. Remodel your kitchen, pay for college, or even a family vacation. So go for it. Lock in today's guaranteed lowest rate and get as much as $200,000. Apply online or call Third Federal today at 1-800-3rd-FED.
Right now at Third Federal, get the guaranteed lowest rate on an equity line of credit of prime minus 0.76%, currently 5.49% APR on balances of $50,000 and over. For balances under $50,000, the rate is prime minus 0.26%, currently 5.99% APR. Apply online or call 1-800-3rd-FED. See details for guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Restrictions apply. Rates subject to change. Equal housing lender.
I was texting with the guys from Cooling Advisors yesterday. You know, the hotter it is outside, the more difficult it is to keep our ACs operating at a high level. A business that I help out with needed new AC. Of course, I'm going to call Cooling Advisors. And of course, they jump into action. They know when you're calling, it's an AC emergency. They know you wouldn't be calling them if it wasn't like, whoa, something's going on with my AC. Cooling Advisors treats customer service as the most important part of their business. They want you to be happy. They have a live person answering the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so whenever you need them, they are there. Cooling Advisors, family owned and operated. So they care about their local reputation because they live here just like you. And if you need a new system like I did last year, tell them you heard about it here and get a $500 coupon off the cost of your system. Tell them you heard about it here and get that deal. CoolingAdvisors.com.
Quitting nicotine isn't easy, which is why Tobacco Free Florida offers free tools and services like free 2-week starter kits of Quit Aids. We're also trying out music to help motivate smokers to quit.
Not another cigarette would be lit. Now there's someone living tobacco free. It's you.
Wow. Okay. You know, maybe we'll just stick to the ways we know work. Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com or call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW for free nicotine patches.
Experience the Anajar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, get up to an EPA estimated 50 miles per gallon at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, Bill Murray apparently had to pay a little hush money. What did he do? And whoopsie, hush money is supposed to be kept a secret, but it's out. I'll tell you coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
A couple of texts that we got in here just give you a little bit of perspective on the redhead experience. We got an email from a mom whose 14-year-old son was told to F off from a passing motorist just because he has red hair.
I mean, what the hell is the matter?
Yeah.
An adult did that.
I know. Yeah, no,
How
a kid.
embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. It's terrible. What the heck, man?
Douche.
Somebody texted in and said, full-blown redhead here. I can tell you firsthand, the ginger hate is real. 20 years ago, back in high school, my buddies and I made a joke documentary called The Ginger Project. You just got to embrace the red. As an adult, I love having red hair, but growing up, it was tough. Other moms are texting in with kids that have red hair, and they're just trying to let them know, hey, I mean, it makes you special. It makes you stand out. That's really how you need to look about it. And
exactly.
Honestly.
And you're in charge of counter programming at home, and you've got to do a lot of it, because if the redhead hate is out there, you've got to make sure the redhead love at home is greater than.
Yeah. Brittany, she sent us a message on the WRMF app. She said, same thing, whole life, but I will let any kids out there know it gets easier as you get older.
Good.
It's just something, be like, okay, unfortunately, I got to deal with this a little bit right now, and it will get better. That's the good thing.
Kids in school can be so mean.
Kids are the worst.
Kids really can be very
Yeah.
I have to hear it every day. Magnolia tells me the most horrible things that high schoolers do and say to each other. And it's just like, man.
Mm-hmm. Somebody else texted in and said, I'm constantly talking to kids about bullying one another. Kids are taught by their parents to do whatever it takes to get what they want. And so as a parent, sometimes just be aware about maybe the little monster that you're creating. It's one thing to be motivated to go out there and succeed in life. It's another thing to do it at the expense and hurt feelings of somebody else.
Yeah, how crushed would you be? You pull up and Cannon's being the bully or Mags is being the bully, and you see it, and they're the leader of it.
Oh, there's going to be a beating.
How crushed would you be?
We teach kindness, and we teach, okay, don't ever start nothing. Now, you're allowed to finish it, but don't you ever start nothing. That is a big rule in my house.
Yeah, it's one of the things with my kids. I'm lenient on a lot of things as a parent. But that is the one thing I've always hoped for all my kids, is that they would have a kind heart and they would show that to everybody else. That's the number one priority for me and my kids. So if I see that, and if I saw them doing the opposite, that's when I'm, and I fail a lot as a dad. But
this is where I have to get involved.
That would be my ultimate failing, where I'm like, wow, I really blew it. If they did
it's
that.
so what you're so against it. It would crush you.
You can have D's in school. Just be kind.
Yeah.
That's where we set the bar.
KVJ, dirt of the day. It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because we need that dirt of the day.
Well, remember when that movie Being Mortal came to a grinding halt? And people were like, whoa, something happened on the set. Was it involving Bill Murray? I remember hearing some discussion of complaints back in April. And apparently, I don't know if they tried to keep this a secret, but it came out that Bill Murray had to pay an unnamed sexual assault accuser more than $100,000 in hush money to settle something that she was going to bring to court if he did not. He, I guess, tried to explain it away by saying, look, I did something I thought was funny. It wasn't taken that way. Boy, the world is different than when I was a kid. So I think he's claiming old man defense. Well, back in my day, you could sexually assault and talk to women differently. You can't do that anymore.
Gina Davis, too, is coming out and saying he was a real big jerk to work with. And I don't think that's a surprise. I think he was known to be a jerk.
I think he's old school. He drinks a lot. He's loud. He does what he wants.
But I think he's always been a jerk.
Yeah, we've given him that pass a lot. I think for the goofier behavior of, okay, that was maybe a little inappropriate, but the behavior where, you're just kind of jerky, that's a little bit more difficult to equate. And Gina Davis had talked about an experiences in 1990 doing a movie called Quick Change. And that apparently she had shown up late, and he screamed at her in front of the entire crew, then tracked her down in her trailer and began screaming at her again for being late, and continued to scream at her.
Same thing happened to Lucy Liu. She from Charlie's Angels. He screamed at her on set.
Yeah, so I know we seem to love Bill Murray because, he's that fun party guy that'll crash weddings and just be the happy-go-lucky guy, but it sounds like he got a lot of darkness to him as well.
I had a college baseball coach who got into a fist fight with him.
Really?
They were doing some kind of a softball game, and I guess Bill Murray.
He was in a celebrity softball
some
game.
kind of weird thing like that, and Bill Murray was drinking, and and a big brawl happened.
Wow.
With my coach at the time, yeah.
Did your coach get a lick in on Bill Murray?
I don't know. I wasn't there. He said it turned into a big old brawl.
That's amazing.
Okay.
But he said a lot of it was because of Bill Murray.
Okay. So, maybe he's not ultimately, he's a big drinker and he can be fun, but he also can be dark.
True. If you drink a lot, that's how it goes.
I think that's what people keep saying is he's an angry drunk.
Ooh. Okay. Some days are good, some days are not. All right.
Angela Lansbury passed away, sadly, but, she lived a life. Died at the age of 96, and the family released a beautiful statement thanking everybody, and just 5 days shy of her 97th birthday. What a run, Angela.
Good heavens.
Yeah. I remember being a kid thinking she was in her 90s back as a kid.
I know.
Yeah. And that was in the 80s.
That was and the show is still old, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was for old people.
Yeah.
They love Murder, She Wrote.
And finally here, I told you guys that everybody in Hollywood was doing that semaglutide to lose weight.
Yeah.
That's the injection that is supposed to be for diabetes management,
Right.
but it's actually really good at helping you lose weight. Now, on top of like Kim Kardashian and her sister and so many others, guess who else is doing the diabetes shot to lose weight? They say Elon Musk. He saw those pictures of himself on a boat looking like a big thing of uncooked dough. And sure enough, he got on those shots. And in a matter of weeks, Kim Kardashian, she lost 16 pounds, 3 weeks. Semaglutide.
Yeah, there's a couple things. The downside is it's very expensive from what I'm reading, and it also does have some side effects, nausea and things like that.
It makes you nauseous. It makes you not want to eat.
It makes you grow a tail. There's been reports of many horns.
So you lose 20 pounds of fat, gain it back, 3 pounds of tail.
That tail's popping, though.
Yeah, you figure with people like Kim Kardashian influencing and Elon Musk now, so you're going to have people who are Kim Kardashian wannabes and hopeful nerds that are going to be doing this.
I tried to get it from Begin Anew. They wouldn't give it to me. They have it, but they wouldn't give it to me because there's a certain thing you have to fall. Like, I wasn't fat enough. I was just a little fat, but you have to be a certain amount of BMI that they think is, okay, you're at this level as opposed to this level.
Would I qualify?
I don't know. You have to go in there and have your numbers run.
I got to
Would you
retire.
be happy or sad if you were?
Sad. Yeah. And I think I've been eating these whoopie pies. I'm officially retired from whoopie pies.
Oh, you have?
2022. I had my last one last night, and I've retired.
No
until
more whoopie pies.
It's too decades.
I was kind of happy a little bit when Begin Anew told me I wasn't fat enough. I was like, oh, really?
I'm saying as a cautionary tale, whoopie pies are the heroin of baked goods. They are.
450 calories per pie.
Yeah, they go down easy.
Yeah.
And you can eat a lot in one setting.
Right.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, wolf down 3.
Oh my gosh, easily.
Easily, yeah.
And I'm no mathlete, but that's 1,000 plus.
You've had your calories for the day.
I mean, it's not good.
Yeah.
And you can still eat a pizza after.
Right, yeah.
I'm not trying to hijack your dirt. That story.
You have.
The story spoke to me.
You make it all about you.
Well.
And the food.
Anything to get out of the dirt.
That's right.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Got some celebrity birthdays today. Kirk Cameron is turning 52 years old. He plans to celebrate by shaming someone. Hugh Jackman is turning 54 years old today. He looks so great, doesn't he? He is an inspiration on a guy that just looks young, and he's going to be doing Wolverine again, apparently.
This a reboot of Wolverine?
No. The big announcement was that he's going to be in Deadpool, the next Deadpool, but he's going to reenact the role of Wolverine in that movie. So it won't be a new Wolverine movie, but he will be making an appearance as Wolverine in the next Deadpool. So that means he's got to be in great shape. He still looks like he's in great shape.
He does.
But it's amazing how he goes from super jacked to now I can go on Broadway. you notice he's got his Broadway body and then he's going Wolverine.
So is he crushing it in the gym or is he getting a little bit of help?
I don't know. That is one thing I'm curious. I'm like, how do you inflate so fast? He goes from like hot dog Kev to svelte Kev in just a matter of 6 weeks.
Steroids, semaglutide.
Okay.
They have access to so many things to go up and down.
It's like a suit he just pumps up or puts on.
What's his job?
Well, even The Rock, the Rock is jacked.
Super jacked.
That can't be all just The Rock crushing it in the gym. There's no way, right?
No, he does work out and
I'm
eat
not
like
saying
crazy.
he doesn't.
Yeah.
Of course he does. He has to, but...
Right.
Is there something else going on? I don't care. It's a movie.
Yeah, I'm sure he at least has it balanced. And I think the one thing that, we grew up in an era where people were abusing steroids, taking more than they should. And I would think The Rock, for sensibility's sake, he would take enough to make sure his testosterone was enough so that he gave his body a chance to make that muscle. So I'm sure he probably does testosterone.
And they probably monitor it like every month and do his blood work.
Because you jack your body up so much if you do what those wrestlers did. And that's what they found. And no reputable doctor is going to give you enough that you could get to that level anymore.
I'm not. It's not.
I don't think The Rock would do it to that level, but I think he is probably doing testosterone.
It's not a judgment thing.
Yeah.
I want to know, how do you get that big at that age?
I would say a majority of anybody in Hollywood does that. I'm sure that they're checking all their levels. I'm sure they're all doing testosterone or hormone replacement.
Retired wrestlers talk about how they're under a doctor's care and how it makes them feel as if they're in their 30s again. But if they're under a doctor's care.
Yeah, you abuse it, though. It's like anything you abuse. It's going to jack up your body. Other birthday we got here. This is Sarah, formerly of Twitter. We know Sarah. She's going to be at the Stars Ball on Saturday.
Yes, we love Sarah. She was at a wedding, shooting the wedding that I was at on Saturday night.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, her little guy Mason is having his 7th birthday.
Aw.
She said he makes every single day better and brighter. That's what great kids do. Love to hear that. Love Mommy, Daddy, and Avery and all the fur babies too. Hank, Maxie, Penny, Theo, and Simon, and there's a photo of him on KVJ TV.
Adorable.
Happy birthday.
That's right. Great stuff. See you on Saturday. Sarah, got a birthday? Would you like to get a shout out? Send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. Got something fun for you right now. Tickets to Spookyville, a 4-pack to the South Florida Fairgrounds for trick-or-treating every night with costumes and parades. Like to take your little nuggets out there, just hit us up, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Jaybird's got a world record Wednesday attempt coming up here. The fastest time to unravel a toilet roll using one hand.
It's a lot more trickier than you think.
Yeah, it could be interesting. It looks like one of those things, if you get a rhythm down, I think you can do it pretty well.
You know how the toilet paper, before you unseal it, there's that seal? You can't break the seal. It's part of the I have to get that off
the
as
trick.
well. Yeah.
So you got to break the seal first before you really excel.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Manual dexterity is required. How will the bird do? That is the big question. We'll find out. You can watch it on KVJ TV. Go to YouTube and the KVJ Show or kvjshow.tv for World Record Wednesday coming up next.
Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves. And everybody's watching her, but she's looking at you. She's what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves. This is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves. And everybody's watching her, but she's looking at
World Record Wednesday, gotta give your best. World Record Wednesday, we're chasing greatness today.
All right, can Jaybird break the world record for the fastest time to unravel a toilet roll using one hand? That is the big question here today. Now, the trick of this is you have to break that little seal as they kind of do that light little layer of glue to glue the top sheet of the roll to itself so it doesn't unravel in the packaging. So Jaybird's going to have to break that before he starts getting this toilet paper off of the roll.
Now, in the video, the one woman was using her leg as kind of like this.
Yeah.
That was allowed. So
Okay.
I just want to make sure that we establish those rules.
She was not doing it well.
She was not. It's all about that seal.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's mainly just about getting to the place where you can then start moving your hand back and forth rapidly. Your two fingers would be in the roll itself, and then the toilet paper just starts to fall off the roll down to the ground.
I've heard you're really good with your hands. Let's see what you got, big boy.
Okay.
All right. For some reason, I don't hate the try. I kind of like Big Boy.
Big Boy works.
I don't hate it.
Your favorites have been Big Boy, Cupcake, and Peanut.
Yeah, I don't hate those nicknames.
Hates Pumpkin, though. Don't call him Pumpkin.
Okay. All right. Okay, you ready for the world record attempt here, Bird?
What is the attempt again?
It is 9.8 seconds.
9.8 seconds. Ooh.
So KVJ Respectable would be doing it in 20 seconds. Virginia, do you think he can clear 20 seconds? Over or under?
Pumpkin.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
What happened to Big Boy?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Went from Big Boy to Pumpkin, just like that.
Or a cupcake would have been nice.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to do a cupcake.
Ooh, he's going over 20 seconds.
It's all about that glue, Kev. That glue is such a barrier.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Suits, what do you think? You going over under 20 seconds? He's going over as well. Okay. Yeah, I got respect for this. I think it's going to be tough. I think it's going to be over as well. Denny's going way under.
Way under.
Denny's thinks you're going to do it in 3 seconds.
Best, most peaceful hype man in the game.
Oh, he just made a poster. It says, you can do it, Cupcake.
Yeah, it's great.
He's holding it up.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. World record attempt. You can watch it on Kvj TV right now, kvjshow.tv. Fastest time to unravel a toilet roll using one hand. Okay, the record is 9.8 seconds.
So, just real quick, in that video, she was using her leg. Technically, can I use my mouth? Or is that I feel like that's cheating, right? Using your mouth?
I don't think so. I mean, she used her leg. It didn't say anything about, at least in the guidelines. I went just off of the video and the record itself.
I'm not going to make it messy.
If you want to do that, do that.
Stop prolonging it. Let's just do this thing.
All right, sorry. You're right. I'm wrong.
Okay. All right. On your mark, get set, and go. Okay.
Okay.
He's working
It's
there.
not broken the seal yet, Kev.
On the glue thing. Okay, he's trying to get that done. All right,
He's using his thumb. I don't know if that's
he's
the way.
already passed the
oh
world
my
record
gosh.
attempt, trying to get the toilet
Okay.
paper undone.
Oh,
he
he
just threw the
dropped
toilet
it.
paper roll across the room.
Okay.
Now he's working in wide circles. Though he's he's
Oh,
actually.
no.
I think
Wider.
he's actually widening
Wider.
the toilet paper back onto the roll. Okay. All right. He's at about 30 seconds, 3 times the record. It's really not going. Okay. Now he's eating
my
at the toilet paper.
gosh.
It's gone way south.
It's gone wrong.
I mean, this thing is off the rails.
I've watched
The
train
toilet
wrecks
paper's-
that
The
were less
toilet paper
messy.
is all over his hands.
You gotta flop.
Now he's doing wide circles. It looks like he's. You ever seen when those when a
Rhythmic gymnast?
Yeah, rhythmic gymnast. You know, they got those little things that have the waves coming off of
The
them.
baton with the ribbon?
That's what he looks like. Yeah, he's still going at it, and we're at a minute, and all right, still doing it. I think, okay, he's still doing it, but there's so much toilet paper around it. He's still going. He's still not there yet. The world record again was 9.8 seconds. He's dropped the toilet paper for a third time.
Don't you quit,
He's
kids!
still going for it. He's large circles, this one's doing. And it's as he's doing the large circles, it's going around his arm. He's actually getting worn out.
He's standing still,
Is
yet
he
exhausted.
Is he foaming at the mouth or is that toilet paper? I can't tell. He's got white toilet paper. He's exhausted. I don't even know if he can finish this. He's so tired. He's at 1 minute and 40 seconds. He has completely made the world record more than safe. He's still going for it, even though
There we go.
there are people that
There
could have
we
broken
go.
this world
I got
record.
it.
Large, long circles. No, again, it's starting to curl up around his body. He's wrapping himself up like a mummy. It looks like he's getting dressed for Halloween. Are you going trick or treating?
I'm almost. Oh, I'm so close.
He's so close. Only about half a roll left. He's at the 2-minute mark, and
He's on the ground,
still determined
Kevin.
to do it.
Okay, he's done.
He's still trying to do it, and he's finished. Just 2 minutes over the world record mark of 9.8 seconds.
Never quit.
That's right, kids. Never quit. Even though you failed miserably, don't give up. Don't give up. There you go. That's a lesson in life. It's a terrible world record attempt, but it's a lesson in life.
I think I burned off that whoopie pie.
Yeah, you did. Why don't you have one to celebrate?
Exhausted.
Oddly enough, the people who broke the world record didn't look nearly as tired as you.
That's 2 minutes of hardcore Colorado, dog.
What?
You've got toilet paper on your lip.
I'm so glad it's over.
Oh, good Lord.
Me
I
too.
didn't see it going that way. Well, everybody who went over on your betting line, you were safe. You definitely win today. All right. Very nice. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we're going to get into some 2-second tunes. Did you know it is not only Hispanic Heritage Month, but it's also Spanish Language Day today?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get into it.
Yeah, so what we're going to be doing today is songs that the title is all in Spanish.
Ooh. Oh, sí, Kevin.
Yeah, see. So we'll see how you guys do with that.
Lay it on us, Papi.
So we'll get to that coming up in a second. Quick congrats to Amanda and her 2 little nuggets. Got them a 4-pack of tickets to Spookyville at the South Florida Fairgrounds for trick-or-treating, costumes, and parades. Kid-friendly stuff, and another pair of tickets happen tomorrow morning about this time on the KVJ show.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While the price of gas stays high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. Well, you're seeing slowdowns on 95 northbound as you're approaching Forest Hill Boulevard. An accident in the area of Southern Boulevard is causing these delays. Plus, we have a crash that's blocking a right lane on 95 southbound right at North Lake Boulevard. Look for delays in that area as well. And in Broward County, a major accident has shut down Broward Boulevard eastbound at West 18th Avenue. Make sure to avoid that area, as well as 441 southbound beyond Northwest 22nd Street. An accident causing heavy delays there. 2 right lanes blocked as a result of that incident. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach, Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
In today's economy, it's almost impossible to find new vehicles at affordable prices. Not at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Save time and money on our new Outlanders, Mirages, and Eclipse Cross. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
The Street Corn Takeover is back at Tijuana Flats with bigger flavors and bolder recipes, like the brand new chili garlic steak and tater tot burrito, the chicken and street corn crunchy tacos, and more. Try 5 new street corn favorites for a limited time at Tijuana Flats.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1, what's your why? More epic energy? Better sleep? Blow off steam? Step 2, join Planet Fitness for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime, and get moving. Go cardio crazy in our clean and spacious clubs, or get down with some dumbbells and strength equipment. Step 3, bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, October 14th. It's glow time. See club for details.
Save big at the grand openings of our new Lazy Boy store in Palm Beach Gardens and newly remodeled Jensen Beach store. Save 30% on everything in the store. Plus free design services at home, in-store, or virtually. And special financing is available. So come celebrate and save big at all Palm Beach area locations. Lazy Boy, live life comfortably. Exclusions apply. Minimum monthly payments required with approved credit. See store for details.
Your family can get a lot more done when you work together, like making dinner together, doing laundry together, and even saving together with the FPL Energy Manager. It uses real data from your smart meter to tell you where your energy is going, then gives you easy-to-follow tips that the whole family can help with, and save you more than $30 a month. So don't miss out. Check out your free FPL Energy Manager at fpl.com/takecontrol and start saving together.
Hi, I'm Capri, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe is the chicken. They actually put it on the grill, cooked it in the sauce. It's definitely a good grilled spicy sandwich.
Hey, I'm Michelle, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe is it's spicy and it's full of flavor. When you pair that with the Kale Crunch Salad, it's just good.
Order a grilled spicy deluxe sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Available for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Student debt, climate, the justice system, voting rights. There's a lot going on. Sometimes it can feel overwhelming. But voting is the way to make your voice heard on the issues that matter in our community. Be a part of the conversation. Florida voters. Election day is approaching, and Vote.org has everything you need to get ready. Visit Vote.org today to make sure you're registered and make a plan to vote early. Speak up for yourself. Speak up for your community. Vote. Paid for by Vote.org.
This Halloween, Dunkin's ready for you to haunt harder. So sip the bone-chillingly bold peanut butter cup macchiato, savored with a frightfully enchanting spider donut. Or sink your fangs into the Dunkin' O-Lantern donut with a blood orange Dunkin' refresher. Price participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Real estate is a tricky game, and if you don't have a real estate license, you need an expert that does. You need an experienced agent like the ones that Spiro has put together at goodgreekrealty.com. It's your chance to connect with top agents in our area, your chance to buy or sell with confidence. goodgreekrealty.com. Get all of your packing and moving and boxing supplies for free. They are your total relocation experts. They care about making sure you are happy with your move. They do it all from top to bottom. Moving services, total relocation services, taking all the stress out of your move. Let them handle all the details that you don't have time to handle. goodgreekrealty.com. Concierge real estate. They can take care of everything. goodgreekrealty.com. And when you list your home with Good Greek, get all of your packing and moving and boxing supplies for free. goodgreekrealty.com.
I'm Harvey Massey. Think about this for a moment. Pest control involves applying pesticides inside your home, whether needed or not. At Massey Services, we just don't do that. We prevent pests from getting inside your home so we won't have to control them later. Why settle for pest control when you can trust Massey's pest prevention? It's guaranteed or your money back. Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
Jupiter Medical Center is hiring. Join them for their 2-day hospital hiring event and learn about exciting opportunities at their world-class healthcare facility. Explore career positions in their laboratory, pharmacy, IT, and imaging departments, as well as in their cardiac unit, patient access, surgical services, and more. Full-time, part-time, or per diem positions available, many with bonuses. Don't miss Jupiter Medical Center's hiring event, Thursday, October 13th, 3 till 6 p.m., and Saturday, October 15th, 10 till 2 p.m. at the Rasso Education Center on the Jupiter Medical Center campus in Jupiter. Visit jupitermed.com/hiring for details.
Babe!
Yes, honey?
We really need a date night. Can you Google Red Light Palm Beach? I heard it's amazing.
Red Light Palm Beach offers a jazz-infused culinary experience that features an intimate atmosphere with live music, craft food, and drink creations. Red Light is reservation only with limited seating available. The only way to enter is by knowing the secret code. To get your secret code, go to redlightpb.com and make your reservation today. South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
The real fun starts in October. Stop by hgreg.com on Military Trail and enjoy savings without the scare. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge inventory with a perfect match for you. hgreg.com. Save more, drive happy.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the upper 70s and an isolated coastal shower possible for the morning commute. This afternoon, hot and humid, highs in the upper 80s to low 90s, a few showers and storms mainly inland. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katia Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Amtrak. Bring your little ones along for the adventure aboard Amtrak. Start exploring brand new places or visit familiar ones. Book early and save 50% on fares for kids ages 2 to 12 with no middle seats, extra legroom, and food on board. You can travel with ease. Book now at Amtrak.com. Restrictions apply.
Experience the Anna Jar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Coming up on Saturday, one of our favorite annual events, the Little Smiles Stars Ball, is going off at the Palm Beach County Convention Center. Kids who don't get out that often or have been going through lots of struggles, could be health related. Some of these kids might be going through something else. They get a chance to come out and walk the red carpet. Their parents are so proud. They sign autographs. They get to rate a candy bin, and they get an award just for putting up the amazing fight that they are and for being the great kids that they are, part of our Little Smile Stars Ball.
It's really a special gala because, the kids are there with us, walking the red carpet, and then at the event, dancing on the dance floor. You really get to see what Little Smiles does. It's so beautiful.
What is the Kevin Ralston going to be wearing this year? That's what people want to know.
You always got to surprise him. You have to come out to find out. Something special.
You want to match?
I don't know if you match what I got.
Matching suits?
That's a no.
It's a power move.
I'll show you where I got mine.
Okay.
And you can go get the same. I don't care.
Would you be bummed out if I showed up in the same suit?
It'd be so weird, but I'd do it. I'd roll with it.
What if I did too?
I think that's awesome.
Okay. I'll let you guys know where I got my suit. It's actually very affordable.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to check it out, it's going to be down this Saturday. Can people go online to see it, Virginia? Is it going to be broadcast anywhere?
Yes, we will have it online. Go to littlesmilesfl.org. And I believe they released a couple more tickets.
Okay.
So if you want to buy your tickets, there are a couple left. But seriously, it is the last of the last to come join us this Saturday at the Palm Beach County Convention Center. Go to Little Smiles.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Thing ran out.
That's okay.
You could notice it.
Yeah, it sounded fine.
It was very smooth.
Okay, today is Spanish Language Day. So to celebrate here, we're going to be doing songs all in Espanol. The titles will be completely in Spanish. Okay. All right. So write down the title of the song correctly.
Sí.
Spelling is not necessary. You just have to kind of get an idea what you're going for.
Okay.
So we won't mark off for spelling, but you do have to have the right words, and they are all in Spanish. Okay. We got Virginia, Jaybird, and Denny's all competing here. What do you think the title of this song is? Aha. Spanish guitar there to start us off.
That's nice. That's some nice guitar work right there. I like that.
Right?
I like that.
Those Spaniards play some great guitar, don't they?
You are not lying.
Spanish
My gosh.
guitar's amazing.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Virginia, what did you write down for song numero uno?
Tigua. That's Bailamos.
Bailamos. Okay, Jaybird, what did you write down?
Bailamos.
Bailamos. Uh-huh.
I wrote Despacito.
Okay, what did you write, Denny's?
Desposito.
Desposito.
Despacito.
I thought I was wrong because you guys are so confident.
I thought I was right. Virginia said it.
Damn it.
Wow,
They start the
Denny's.
same.
I almost didn't want to put it on.
Despacito.
Despacito.
Sí, papi.
I know nothing.
Bailamos.
No.
Oh, this is starting bad.
Yeah.
This is not facile.
Muy mal.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Next, Spanish language song. What is the title? Okay. I Again, the title of the song will be in Espanol. Okay. All right. Jaybird, what did you write down for the title of that song?
Living la vida loca.
Living la vida loca. Okay. Denny's.
I had the same. Living La Vida Loca.
Living la vida loca. All right. Virginia, what did you write down?
I blanked.
Whoa!
I wrote nothing. I couldn't think of it. Oh.
Dang, man, you know what?
You got a tricky title though.
I thought Halloween was supposed to be your month. This is supposed to be your month as
I
a
know.
witch.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Man, the witch looks
wow.
shook.
Living la vida loca. Push and pull you down. Living la vida loca. Her lips are devil red. Her skin's the color.
Thumbs up, thumbs down for that for karaoke.
I could work.
I think it does.
I think that
High
would
energy.
go off.
Thumbs up,
Yeah.
I go.
High energy, yeah.
It's throwback.
Look at Denny's over here.
Wow.
Who knew?
Dos por dos.
Yes.
Él es perfecto, señor. Muy bien.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. Song number 3, Spanish language tunes. What is the name of this track? Okay. Another fun little Spanish riff there.
That sounds familiar. Oh.
Okay. What is the title of that song? Denny's is in the lead right now, 2-1 over the Bird. Denny's, what did you write down for that song?
I put Tonight We Dance.
It's got
Can you
It's
say
in
it?
Espanol.
It's
Yeah,
the title's
title's
going
to be in Spanish.
Tonight
Denny's, you forgot the name of the bit?
Dog, it happens to me all the time. I always forget what we're talking
Tonight
about.
We Dance.
Yeah, No
is-
Chase, El Dances. Tonight We Dance.
Tonight We Dance.
That's what I got.
Tonight We Dance. Okay, so Denny's, I guess, is not going to anything on that. Virginia, what did you write down?
That's a tequila burro.
Tequila burro. Okay. Jaybird?
Gasolina.
Gasolina.
Gasolina, maybe.
What are you making fun of me for? You can't be making fun
At
of me
least his
for
was
your
in
answer.
Spanish.
Yeah, you're coming at me, Denny's.
You're
You're trying
right.
to take our act. We're the dumb ones, Denny.
Amazingly, Denny's got it, but he couldn't translate it. We Dance is Bailamos.
I thought it was this song. I just didn't know the name of it.
Is it Bailamos?
I mean, what a poor showing.
I thought that was the song. I just didn't know the Spanish.
That's why I'm like, we dance. We dance, Denny's. Bailamos.
What's the score?
It is Denny's with 2, Jaybird 1, Virginia yet to get on the board.
Dang.
Nothing for
Wow.
Virginia.
I'm just a turd.
I gotta brush up on my Spanish.
Caca?
Yeah.
How do you say that in Spanish?
Soy caca.
See. Okay, song number 4 for Spanish Language Day. What is the title of this song? Okay.
I mean, come on.
All right. Virginia, back to you. Let's see if you can get a point here. What is the title of that song?
La Bamba.
La Bamba? Jaybird?
La Bamba.
Denny's?
La Bamba.
Ba la la.
My mom taught me that when I was little.
I had to perform it in front of a college class as a project, and I did not do very well with the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I butchered a few words.
You did. Okay.
We'd expect nothing less.
Still passed though, baby.
Okay.
Passed.
That's right. Okay, here we go. Song number 5 and 2-second tunes for Spanish Language Day. What is the title of this song? Ooh, okay. Big hit in the 80s for a major pop star.
Big hit. Oh my
in the
gosh.
80s for a major pop star.
Got it.
Eres una gringa.
I got it, Kev. They look dumb and confused, but I got it.
Bird needs this to tie Denny's, and you need Denny's to miss to force an overtime.
It's a shot in the dark.
Yeah.
Rhythm is gonna get you.
The rhythm is going to get you.
In English?
Oh, gee, that's right.
That's what I've said.
I know. I
don't know enough
okay.
Spanish.
Gosh.
Stupido.
Oh, jeez, no. Why does it have to happen so? It's so public.
So public. The whole world.
We're always live on the air.
Just get the look and laugh.
That's right. Well, at least I did it with Denny's, right?
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Caca.
We are caca.
Conga?
Conga.
Yeah.
You said it's a
I got nothing.
gringa.
Gringo.
Gringa. See?
He didn't hear you. You gave him clues, and he didn't hear you.
I didn't hear
Eres
that.
una gringa.
I don't know it. I wish I did.
No.
Virginia
White
looks
girl
happy.
with a big hit in the 80s, and she was a major pop star. Virginia, what's the title?
La Isla Bonita.
Tropically island breeze, all of nature wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the summer played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes. Your Spanish lullaby.
It's kind of my cut right there. I like that.
That was a
I
jam.
forgot about that song.
Yep. All right, Denny's, congratulations, my friend. Denny's gets the win here today.
Look at you.
Scorecard's not that great. But
Yeah,
I lost.
You got 3.
I lost for the witches. I win for the bird.
Better than anybody else.
Go play with toilet paper, you loser.
All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, we got some digital drama for you, including a post by Dale, who is pissed off at Kanye West. Turns into a little bit of a fight. You're going to hear next on the KVJ show.
Holding me back, gravity's holding me back. I want you to hold out the palm of your hand. Why don't we leave it at that? Nothing to say, and everything gets in the way. Seems you cannot be replaced, and I'm the one who'll stay. Oh, in this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. As it was. You know it's not the same. Answer the phone. Harry, you're no good alone. Why are you sitting at home on the floor? What kind of pills are you on? Ringing the bell, and nobody's coming to help. Your daddy lives by himself. He just wants to know that you're well. Oh, in this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. As it was. You know it's not the same. Get headlines, feed internet. I don't wanna talk about the way that it was. Leave America to kids follow. I don't wanna talk about us doing it first. As it was. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. As it was.
People fighting online, losing their minds. So we read the crazy crap they write and have a fun time. Well, get ready for this week's digital drama.
Well, Kanye West has been causing quite an uproar here this week. He's busy as usual. And Dale went to social media to rant about Kanye. He's all upset because of what Kanye has been doing, and turns into a little bit of a body shaming argument that happens here. Thank you for the screenshot sent in. I'll play the role of Dale here today. Virginia, you can be Vince. Gonna have Jaybird play the role of Claire, and Denny's, you can be Skylar.
Got it.
Okay. All right, here's what Dale had to say. Kanye West is a complete moron. Anybody that listens to him is an idiot. Okay, rant over.
Maybe you're too dumb to understand what he's saying. Only moron I see is you.
Oh. Yeah, Kanye is a legend. Dale, you look like a plump, pale pile of cottage cheese. And your opinion means nothing. Hashtag Kanye for president.
Kanye for president? You're proving my point, dumbass. There's no way Kanye would be a good president. He's not even a good rapper anymore. People call that clown a genius. Kanye is a fat shamer, and so is Vince. And they both need to shut the F up.
Quit being a sensitive little bee. Kanye speaks the truth to power. You're just too much of a dummy to understand him. I can tell by your profile pic. You're one of those overweight woke wankers. Go eat another cookie, you fat ass.
Kanye West needs to rot in hell for what he said about Lizzo. Lizzo is an inspiration to me. I'm all about supporting the body positivity movement. I'm a bigger girl, and we need more people speaking out about how the size of somebody's body doesn't matter. Kanye West doesn't care about plus-size people.
Oh, wow.
Get me an effing break. Being fat is not cool. You shouldn't boast about it. I never liked Kanye before, but now I do. His politics are on point. And I just listened to his song Gold Digger for the first time. It's really catchy.
Way to be up with the times.
Look, I used to love Kanye, but now he's toxic as F. He'll never be president, and if he ever got elected, I'd move to Canada. If you support Kanye, stop following me. If I find out you still support him, I'm blocking you. Sorry, not sorry.
Preach, Dale. I don't believe in canceling people, but I think Ye needs to be canceled. He is literally tearing our country apart. F all that Kanye for president crap. Lizzo for president sounds way better.
Wow, okay. Is it just something where we only want to elect celebrities now to be our president? Is that where we are? I mean, The Rock's got to seriously sit down and be like, guys, thanks, I'm flattered, but not going to do it.
Your boy McConaughey?
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
all
we don't
right.
even talk about serious politicians anymore. We're always like, well, I don't know, maybe Lizzo, maybe Kanye, I don't know, McConaughey, that sounds good. How about Clooney?
You're right.
Oh, that's right, he lives in Italy now.
No,
We don't even have discussions about serious politicians.
You're right.
It's all celebrities.
It's a movement.
Got another post here. Wanda is sick and tired of all the young ladies showing off too much skin at the community pool area, and it's starting a fight on Nextdoor. I will play the role of Wanda. We will have Virginia be Benny, Jaybird can be Billy, and Denny's, you'll be Heidi. All right. Okay, here's what Wanda has to say. Yo, if you're one of the young ladies who keeps sunbathing with your bikini top down, I'm going to be reporting you to the front office. The pool area is not your backyard. We don't need to see your half-naked bodies. Please make the adjustment ASAP.
Here comes Billy. Boo! Speak for yourself, Wanda. I want to see them, and so do my roommates. Stop trying to ruin the fun for all of us. Boobs are awesome to look at, especially when I don't have to pay for them.
I noticed this as well, Wanda. We have young children all around the pool area. These college skanks need to cover up. And Billy, you sound like a pig.
Well, oink oink then. Go ahead and call me a pig. Most men like young boobs. Deal with it, Heidi. At least I'm keeping it 100p, bitches.
Yeah.
Let those puppies out.
I hear you, Billy. Hey, what time do these chicks do this by the pool? Because much like Billy, I'm a huge fan of boobs. Wanda, please don't report them, at least till I get a look at those fun bags.
Disgusting. Some of you men need Jesus in your life. These girls I speak to are no older than the age of 20. You sound like perverts. There's no need to show off your breasts at a public area, and there's no need for creepy men to cheer for this kind of behavior. I'm just so disappointed in some of you on this thread.
Yeah. Look, I get that you're mad because your boobs look terrible, but these chicks laying out sunbathing, I want to see it for myself. I'm okay with being a pervert. I sleep fine at night.
My husband works out in the gym right next to the pool area. I don't want him looking at these young bimbos. They need to cover up their bony little bodies. I trust my husband won't look, but it's all about the principle of it all.
I just got off the phone with the front office. Apparently, I'm not the only one who has a problem with all this inappropriate behavior.
You suck.
You shut up.
Wanda.
Pipe down. This is my thread. We're going to start seeing a higher standard of behavior now back at the pool, and it's all thanks to me. To all the decent people on this thread, you're welcome.
I want to see boobs.
You suck.
Boobs.
Shut it all down, huh?
Damn.
Dang, Wanda.
Yeah.
Taking away all the fun.
I wonder how much boobs were out there. Like how many? Was it were they running around with them hanging out?
Did they have an address on this post?
Were they just straight up sunbathing and she's being oversensitive?
Now he wants to investigate.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
was this in Port St. Lucie? Where was this?
You want to go? Just bring out the popcorn. Is that weird if you take popcorn to the pool and just sit there with your clothes on and eat it?
I think it's weird.
It's a little weird. Okay. Yeah, fun stuff. All right. Well, if you see a fun little fight like that going off on social media, you can send it to us, mail@kvjshow.com. I imagine if somebody did a thread about this, it might also cause a fight. What do you think about this? Because the technology exists where they could keep motorists from ever speeding on the highway again. If somebody went for this, do you think this would cause a fight? Should we be allowed to speed? Because they could keep us from it. Should they? We'll discuss next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While the price of gas stays high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. Well, you're seeing slowdowns on 95 northbound as you're approaching Forest Hill Boulevard. An accident in the area of Southern Boulevard is causing these delays. Plus, we have a crash that's blocking a right lane on 95 southbound right at North Lake Boulevard. Look for delays in that area as well. And in Broward County, a major accident has shut down Broward Boulevard eastbound at West 18th Avenue. Make sure to avoid that area, as well as 441 southbound beyond Northwest 22nd Street. An accident causing heavy delays there. 2 right lanes blocked as a result of that incident. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
In today's economy, it's almost impossible to find new vehicles at affordable prices. Not at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Save time and money on our new Outlanders, Mirages, and Eclipse Cross. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Last year, Racetrack introduced the waffle breakfast sandwich to the world, and it was a huge hit. But then we took it away, and we got emails, we even got a strongly worded fax. The people wanted it back. Well, ask no more. The waffle breakfast sandwich is back by Waffular demand for a limited time. Savory sausage, melty cheese, and hearty eggs, all between 2 fluffy waffles. The waffle breakfast sandwich has returned. Pick one up today at participating locations. Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
Hi, I'm Capri, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Girl Spicy Deluxe is the chicken. They actually put it on the grill, cooked it in the sauce. It's definitely a good grilled spicy sandwich.
Hey, I'm Michelle, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe is it's spicy and it's full of flavor. When you pair that with the kale crunch salad, it's just good.
Order a grilled spicy deluxe sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Available for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
The National Desk, America's News Now.
Breaking news from the Live Desk.
The Pentagon now working around the clock.
The National Desk tracks the next weather maker across America now.
Getting pelted by the wind and the rain. Impartial, fact-based journalism.
They're making too much money by keeping patients in the dark.
This is the National Desk. Choose America's News now.
Morning 6 to 9 on CW34.
Living in South Florida, we're no stranger to hurricanes, tropical storms, or violent weather. However, being able to protect our homes, businesses, and our loved ones is something you can never be fully prepared for. Storms ravage our property and completely uproot our lives. Hi, I'm Jeremy Dover from Demesman & Dover Law Firm. If you've suffered storm loss to your home, business, or any other property damage, call us 24/7 for a free consultation at 866-954-MORE. That's 866-954-6673. Demesman & Dover Law Firm, your storm loss and property damage attorneys. Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
Life changing. That's what plastic surgery is for people that are walking around feeling sad about physicality and stuff they can't control. Maybe you lost a lot of weight and you have excess skin. Maybe you're looking to take your breast implants out. Maybe you had kids and they destroyed your body and you're looking just to put things back. Dr. Rankin is world renowned for his skill and expertise. And Dr. Rankin has put together the most amazing team at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. Dr. Rankin, Dr. Dev, Dr. Bauermeister, and Crystal that does all the injections like the Botox and the fun stuff. They all listen and care. You're going to love the atmosphere. You're going to feel safe in their hands. That is so important because they listen to you and they care about you. They treat you like you are important and they listen and they care. See them in Jupiter, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami. aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Can health insurance be a doorway to a healthier life? To yoga classes? To nutrition classes? To nurses you don't need an appointment to see? Or even community specialists who give you access to helpful resources? It can. Our Florida Blue Centers offer all that and a whole lot more. All you have to do is walk through the door. What else can health insurance do? Find out at floridablue.com. Florida Blue, your local Blue Cross Blue Shield. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
Did you know your home equity is one of the most affordable ways to borrow? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal, and it's true. The rate on a home equity line is less than a credit card, a personal loan, and even a car loan. And unlike a cash-out refi, with an equity line, you get to keep your current low mortgage rate. You only pay interest on what you actually need, plus at Third Federal, you don't pay any closing costs. So use your Third Federal home equity line of credit for whatever you want. Remodel your kitchen, pay for college, or even a family vacation. So go for it. Lock in today's guaranteed lowest rate and get as much as $200,000. Apply online or call Third Federal today at 1-800-3rd-FED.
Right now at Third Federal, get the guaranteed lowest rate on an equity line of credit of prime minus 0.76%, currently 5.49% APR on balances of $50,000 and over. For balances under $50,000, the rate is prime minus 0.26%, currently 5.99% APR. Apply online or call 1-800-3rd-FED. See details for guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Restrictions apply. Rates subject to change. Equal housing lender.
AmeriHealth Caritas Florida is a local Medicaid health plan. We're on a mission to help our members meet their life's needs. As a member of AmeriHealth Caritas Florida, you can get a smartphone for your household at no cost to you. The phone includes monthly data and minutes and unlimited text messaging. With us, it's about you. Learn how to enroll at www.amerihealthcaritasfl.com/enroll or call a Medicaid Choice Counselor toll-free at 1-877-713-662. Proudly serving Indian River, Martin, Miami-Dade, Monroe, Okeechobee, Palm Beach, and St. Lucie counties. AmeriHealth Caritas Florida is a managed care plan with a Florida Medicaid contract. The benefit information provided is a brief summary, not a complete description of benefits. For more information, contact the managed care plan. Limitations, co-payments, and/or restrictions may apply. Benefits, formulary, pharmacy network, premium, and/or co-payment/coinsurance may change.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. Okay, easy now. You're teaching your kid how to parallel park. Ouch! Turns out he likes to do it by feel. Don't worry, eBay Motors has bumpers, taillights, trunk lids, license plate holders, 122 million parts. Pull up just a little bit. And headlights. They've got lots of headlights. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
Life is not easy for anybody. I don't know. We look at people on social media and we see what we think are perfect lives, and we're like, why can my life not be like that, well, their lives aren't like that either. So when you need some help or somebody to talk to, not everybody has that, or somebody with good judgment. That's why BetterHelp is there. Somebody that can listen to you, that can help you work through your problems, help you get the right perspective, because life is all about perspective. And look, we're all going to hit a valley. And when you do, all you have to do is go online to betterhelp.com/KVJ. You can meet up anywhere or just online with a professional to talk to you about anything going on in your life, problems, anxiety, depression. You have a professional therapist that's accessible, affordable, and convenient, and one that is matched up to you and your sensibilities. And when you use the code KVJ, you get 10% off on your first month. It's always there, it's always going to be easy, and it's always going to help. It's BetterHelp. Just go online to betterhelp.com/KVJ.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anna Jar and Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, get up to an EPA estimated 50 miles per gallon at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, more details are coming out. I think this is the first time I have heard Paris Hilton talk specifically about the abuse that she suffered at the hands of that Provo Canyon private school where her parents shipped her away to when she was a teen. It's pretty gruesome details about what exactly they were doing to kids. I'll share them with you coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
So, how would you feel if there was something on your car to keep you from speeding? The technology is actually there right now, and there are discussions and encouragements by the National Transportation Safety Board to try to get manufacturers to add this in pretty much every single car to prevent people from breaking the speed limit. Now, cars do have governors in them, but they're typically set at like 155 miles an hour for a top speed. But they could lower that to what speed limits are, and now they can use GPS technology to pinpoint exactly where you are to check the speed limit and then prevent you from going over it. Now, in New York City right now, they're actually testing this out on 50 government vehicles. So if you hit the speed limit, an alarm is going to go off in your car, or they'll have it where the accelerator just cuts out to slow you down. Now, there's a slight exception to override. You can hit a button, and for 15 seconds, you can maintain your speed in case you're merging or you're trying to get in the flow of traffic. So they recognize that there may be moments where you need accelerated speed, but then when you kind of get back into your groove, the car will keep you from going over it.
What if I'm late?
What if you have poopy cramps? You got to go to the bathroom. I mean, there are emergencies we got to talk about.
Then you're going in your pants, and you're going to get yelled at by your boss because your car will not go to the speed that you need.
I wish you'd yell at her more. You need to yell at Virginia a little bit more.
You should? Okay.
Yeah.
Need to up my game on that?
She needs to be.
Okay.
Got to knock her down the peg.
Okay.
Bring it.
Now, you know people are going to revolt if they take away their speed. You just drive on I-95. It's absolutely insane just how some people drive, and they want that freedom.
Fast or slow, because slow drivers can really throw the whole thing. There was somebody on 95, they could not have been going faster than 40 miles an hour. That is, to me, that's so detrimental.
That causes more problems, I think, than somebody going 10 miles over the speed limit.
Well, somebody texted in, I guess, when Google had added the speed trap feature, law enforcement was enraged and said that it threatened the safety of drivers. It would alert people when a speed trap was coming up. And then Google submitted back research stating that speed traps are actually more unsafe because drivers abruptly slow down, which actually causes more accidents.
I'm a way worse driver when I know there's a police officer behind me. I drive like I've got just buckets of meth and cocaine in my trunk.
But if you always want to know where the speed traps are, drive around with your Waze app open. You don't even have to have it navigating to a location. If you just have your Waze app open while you're driving, it will alert you to any law enforcement that's up ahead. And then it's supported by other drivers in the area that minute by minute update it and let you know if law enforcement is still there, if something is still blocking a roadway. I love driving with that Waze app on.
Well, law enforcement probably hate to have this feature because it would cut down on the amount of tickets they get to write.
Totally.
And the money that would come in if you had a governor in your car controlling your maximum speed.
But I'm pro people. I'm pro less money being spent.
They ran into this problem at the fancy golf course I worked at. You weren't allowed to go, past a certain amount, of the speed. And some of these rich people wouldn't care about the rules, and they'd change the governor on their cart. They'd be going, some of these golf carts, they were going, I swear to you, 50 miles an hour.
You can do that.
Yeah.
You can make those golf carts go like a car.
They didn't care about the rules.
Well, that would be one of the first questions if they did do this. You would have people that are savvy enough that they would be offering services to strip the governor from your car. And then you would be like, how's that guy speeding? No one can speed anymore. We all have governors on our car.
We don't.
Stripped governor.
There's always somebody who can figure out a way around it. If you got the money to pay them, they can help you.
Yeah. So the National Transportation Safety Board, they realized they would get major pushback if they tried to put this in people's cars because some people just love going 40 miles over the speed limit. So what they're thinking about doing instead is they would ask the car companies to install it, and then they would give you incentives from the government if you would initiate your governor. And some people may need tax breaks or extra money, and they would say, I don't really speed anyway, so yeah, go on ahead and turn it on. I know, for instance, there are insurance companies that you can use your app and they can sense good, safe driving, and you get discounts on your insurance that way by maintaining the speed limit and not having abrupt braking and driving all crazy, that you can get discounts that way. So it seems like they would do incentives more than that. So if you got incentives, Virginia, and say maybe got $1,000 or $2,000 annually off of your taxes, would you be okay with having a governor on your car so you could never go 5 miles over the speed limit?
No, I don't think it's worth it because if I'm running late, I need to speed.
Okay.
For me, I want the control. I'll take the risk.
Okay, so you want to be able to have the ability to continue to speed.
Yeah, I want less regulations, less governors.
Okay, what about you, Bird?
Speed, I'm speeding.
I'm not getting in bed with the government. No, I want my freedom to speed if I need to speed. Look, there's too many things that can happen. What if someone's trying to murder me and they're in the other car?
That could happen. He's got a stalker.
How many times have you had someone chasing you?
In my life, at least 3 times.
At least 3 times you had to elude them with speed.
Where I would have to elude somebody with speed. Those are true stories. Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
People want me dead, Kevin.
That's crazy. Virginia, have you ever been chased and needed to use speed?
Gosh, I'm trying to think. I mean, when I was a teenager, yes.
Okay.
But it was just by other teenagers. But I don't think as a grown adult I've ever been in a car chase. I kind of wish I was.
We can arrange that.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. And my question is, would this make the roads safer or more dangerous?
I think they should put it on every teenager's car. Until you turn 20, you got to have it.
Why 20? Just because that feels good to you?
You're out of your teens. You're not 19. You're 20.
Okay.
That might be something, and this might be the thing that you would start seeing this for. They would have governors on cars to control your speeding for different things. It could be teenagers. It could be you get a DUI. They're going to put it on, and you've got no option. If they're going to have people who are law-abiding citizens who just love to speed, somebody pointed out, you're going to have to give me more than $2,000 back because that equates to $5.47 per day, and my time is worth more than that. I'm speeding. So That would be a big part of it. You would have to find with each person, what is your threshold where you say, okay, all right, you can put it on for that amount.
Can we maybe get a governor on the crappy bass in cars? There's so many cars that have loud bass.
A governor on your stereos.
Yeah, a governor on the crappy bass part of it.
Okay.
Am I the only one that hears this?
It is jarring.
I love bass. I love good bass. But crappy bass is what I'm talking about.
How is the person in the car living? Like, how are their eardrums not falling out of their head?
It's straight up rattle and vibrate. It's not even the good bass.
I know.
If it's good bass, baby, let's turn it up.
We don't get it. We're old.
All right, any thoughts? You can always drop them on us, 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text in. Somebody texted in and said, I don't even like using the cruise control because I'm not in control of the gas pedal.
Amen.
I think a lot of people do feel that way. They just like being in control.
Oh, I love cruise control. Oh, it's so nice.
That's when she catches up on her naps.
Mm-hmm. And somebody said, my ambulance company has governors on most of the ambulances. They cap out around 70 or 80 miles an hour and just will not accelerate any faster.
If there was ever a vehicle to have a little bit more giddy up, right?
That's what I would think as well.
I know, but do you need to go more than 80?
To save a life? Why? If the ambulance doesn't need to go 80, why does anyone else on the planet need to go 80?
Well, usually the ambulances are on the side streets, right? I mean, I feel like that's not a bad thing. 80 is not a bad governor.
I object, Kevin. We are now in a heated debate.
Okay.
I want to buy a governor for my daughter's car right now.
Yeah, well, you might start seeing that first, where for select situations, teenagers, people with repeated DUIs or something like that might get the governor put on.
Oh, yeah.
They can't.
Slap them.
Yeah, so it might be the future.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, Paris Hilton has been going through a rough go here recently, and I noticed on my app she hasn't uploaded a new podcast in a while. I think she's just going through it.
Yeah, she lost her dog, right?
She lost her dog, and so that was back. The last podcast she put up was September 20th, and she was doing them like once a week or once every other week. And now she's talking more details about the abuse she suffered when she was a teen. Now, back when she was a teen, her parents, who were upset with the way she was, you know, a rebellious teen, put her in this place called the Provo Canyon School. And her parents thought it was just going to be a strict boarding school. But I think a lot of these parents didn't know what was happening at these schools. There was abuse, and she is now talking details about some of the abuse she suffered at the hands of male staff members who would perform, quote unquote, medical exams. They would wake them up in the middle of the night and physically do things to them that are only supposed to be done by your gynecologist.
Wow.
Yeah, like crazy stuff. Now, why this was happening, why male staff members were doing this, and she's talking about it now because she's trying to make sure that laws are passed that these schools are not allowed to operate and not allowed to abuse kids. So good for her. I'm glad she's speaking up. I'm sad that she's in a rough place herself emotionally. That's tough, but keep fighting, girl. Blake Shelton just announced that he is leaving The Voice. This will be his last season. He's been doing the show for like 12 years now, and you can imagine the same thing night after night has got to be a little, So yeah, Blake Shelton is stepping down from The Voice. And if
you ever get that with the dirt day after day, just the grind of the dirt, you go, I gotta step away. I gotta put it up on the shelf.
Wouldn't you like it if I did?
I'm doing a deep dive.
Trying to kill the dirt?
Not at all.
I
think that people want to know.
Passive aggressively trying to kill the dirt,
right.
just like a man.
Trying to slow your flow.
Let's not turn this into a gender war.
Did you see the old leaked footage of Kanye with Fox News? Now, we knew he sat down with Tucker Carlson, but wow, there are some crazy other allegations that he's making that, oh my goodness, Kanye, whoa, what?
Mm-hmm. I have visions that God gives me just over and over on community building and how to build these free energy, fully kinetic energy communities where we impress, we put the least impression on the earth. We're not building the new New York skyline cockfight, that we are humble in the way that we present ourselves. We've got to rethink who we are as a species.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Planned Parenthood was made by Margaret Sanger, a known eugenics, with the KKK to control the Jew population. When I say Jew, I mean the 12 lost tribes of Judah, the blood of Christ, who the people known as the race black really are. This is who our people are, the blood of Christ. This, as a Christian, is my belief.
So this didn't make the final edit, huh?
There was a lot of Kanye to go through. I edited as much as I could edit. I didn't think you were going to play 9 Kanye clips today.
He also said Louis Vuitton killed that designer that just passed away, his friend Virgil.
Mm-hmm.
He also said that, children were planted in his home to conspiracy and influence his own 4 children, and they've brainwashed his children. Who planted children in his house? And wouldn't you notice that and stop it?
Yeah, it's he's off in a lot of different directions. You got to get up pretty early and stretch before you try to keep up with Kanye today.
I don't know about a lot of this, but I do know the first one that you played. Visions have been given to you because you're special. You see things other people don't see. You have a gift from God that you are superhuman in your powers. That is very bipolar. And now that I know that, because my mother had that.
Okay.
My mother used to tell me all kinds of things, that she could read my mind and she knew my thoughts and she was superpowered.
Did she believe that, or was she just using that to kind of...
She's bipolar. She really did believe it. And until she got medicated, she believed she could run through the raindrops and not get wet. Like, that's the kind of thing she would tell us. I have superpowers. I have this gift. But that is all a part of being bipolar.
When did you, with the raindrops, when did you kind of say, all right, I think I'm going to get wet with these raindrops? How old were you? Do you remember?
As she was saying it, when I was 11, I was like, because she was saying it, we just ran through the rain. We're standing on our front porch, and she's got raindrops on her pantyhose. And I remember looking down going, she's full of... S-bomb.
So you didn't challenge it. You just...
Oh, I didn't say nothing because I was like, something's going on here. Wait a minute.
How can we get that Virginian here who doesn't challenge anything?
I was young, bruh.
Yeah, that Virginia's dead.
That Virginia is dead, but I'll see if she's zombie available. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Coming up here in a couple of minutes, got your makeup or breakup emails. What do you think about this? You've been in a relationship for a short time with a guy, and you realize that he refuses to wipe.
What?
Makeup or breakup? We'll discuss next.
It starts with
one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property. Remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to
I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Got your emails here for makeup or breakup. Should you stay in this relationship or not? I'm sure we've all been in relationships before where you think, I don't know, maybe it's time to tap out. What about this one? This makeup or breakup says, my boyfriend isn't somebody that you would think is gross by looking at him. He's well-dressed and he always smells great. But he does something that I find repulsive. He goes directly from doing a number 2 on the toilet right to the shower. He says it's actually grosser to wipe. But I walked in and just saw him cleaning himself in the shower one time and it turned my stomach. And now I can't disassociate what I've seen with who he is. We've only been together for 2 months, so I'm taking this early repulsion as maybe a reason to end it. Do I stick with my guy or try to overlook this questionable bathroom policy?
You got to get out. And you, ironically, need to leave skid marks as you leave. Because there's poo on the floor of your shower. He's not going to get all the particles. What if a poo particle splashes from his butt onto the wall? And now you have poo wall.
Yeah, I disagree with his theory on this. Now, look, I am a big fan of taking a shower afterwards or using wet wipes or what you need to do. To me, it's repulsive to just use toilet paper. I have a hard time doing that these days. But
we bought an aftermarket bidet.
Uh-huh.
It was not expensive. You can put it on your existing toilet, and you can get the same results, dude.
Should she just buy him a bidet and stay with the guy then? Apparently, he's a good-looking, nice-smelling man.
The question is that enough right there? If he's awesome in every other way, is that enough to want to leave him?
It's early, and this is where she is. She's hit her first big hurdle and speed bump in the relationship at 2 months, where she's just like, ugh. And now the problem too is she got a visual of him in the shower.
How does that even happen? How does she know that he did that? How does she know he was going number 2, didn't wipe, and then jump in the shower? Did she see all that go down?
You can see all. You can time it in your head, and if you see what's going on, you're like, he didn't even wipe, and he got in there, and then I can see him cleaning that area.
And then you might ask a question.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look, he's gross. I think he's fixable. Send us a picture so I can tell you based on how hot he is.
Okay, because according to what you're saying, maybe if you just got that aftermarket bidet, then you could solve your problem, and he might adopt that. You don't find that nearly as gross, and everything's all copacetic.
You got to find out how gross he is too, because this might be just a symptom of a bigger gross problem. If he does this, what else does he do?
I think he might just be off in his rationale. It doesn't sound like he's got any hygiene problems. He just has a theory that he believes this is more sanitary. He thinks he's doing the right thing. He's well dressed, always smells great. So it doesn't sound like we've got any kind of issues with hygiene. It's just he thinks that this is more sanitary. He believes that using toilet paper is gross.
I mean, it really makes I hope he's not taking baths in that thing. You know, some showers turn into a bath.
Yeah.
Because when you do the prep before you walk in the shower, you're getting a lot of stuff out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. The particles.
Yeah.
The stuff that you don't want on your shower floor.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily a breakup. Yeah, I think you need to shower at your house, and we'll get you a bidet for here.
And I mean, I don't get how she saw all this go down. Y'all are too close.
You can see it. You can figure it out. You can time it. You can watch him. If I wanted to, I could watch Panda through the crack in our bathroom door.
But that's my point. Why is this even? How is this even happening? How are you seeing stuff? Why are you looking? And why is he not closing the door?
She was suspicious. She investigated, and she seems pretty resolved in the fact that he is doing this.
I just feel like you both are glossing over the fact that a lot has to happen to see this go down.
Well, it sounds
that's
like
a problem.
It sounds like they had a conversation because he's giving his whole theory on it. I'm sure that she questioned him and said, "Did you just go right from there to there?"
He's like, "Yeah. What's the big deal?"
And she's like, "Why are you really going? Yeah, why are you really cleaning so thoroughly?" And he probably just said, "I think toilet paper's gross," and they probably just struck up the conversation.
This isn't her fault because he's gross. She's snooping for the Lord's work. You need to know if your man is putting duty particles in the shower.
Mm-hmm. You just really never know what someone's doing. You just never know how gross somebody truly is.
But on this one, you need to know because it affects you. If you stand in that shower, you need to know you're standing on poo.
You don't know what Panda does in the shower, as Panda doesn't know what you do in the shower.
Well, I can tell you right now, if I found out there was poo in the shower, it would be a conversation.
I mean, you don't know what the queen does in the shower. You truly don't, do you?
Turds in the tub? I think I can say Panda does not put turds in the tub.
No, I'm not saying that they do. My point is, you really just never know. You just never know what someone's doing.
Yeah, I know what she does in the shower. We got an open shower, so I can see
Kevin's
everything.
bathroom's all open with like a glass thing.
Yeah, I know everything she does. Yeah, she uses my razors and then she throws them away and then acts like she never did.
Okay.
I know exactly what's going on.
Doesn't marriage sound fun, Jay Bird?
Yeah, no, it does.
Yeah. Some of the comments, even though I don't think it's necessarily a breakup here, one person says dump. I guess they're meaning break up. And someone else thinks that she needs to flush the relationship.
Lots
of poo humor in the chat room right now. This email says make up or break up. His condition for reconciliation. I was with my boyfriend for 6 years before we broke up. We just got into a rut and the magic was gone. Well, after 8 months, I was miserable without him and I reached out. It started a dialogue between us that has grown over the last few months. We've been hanging out, but we haven't done any formal dates. Well, finally, I just came out and I told him that I wanted him back. He told me that he wanted to be with me too, but only under one condition. I had to promise him that he would get loving from me at least twice a week. Part of the reason we broke apart was because I lost interest in sex. I think a big part of it was that I just didn't feel confident in my own body. But sex is also something that really isn't that important to me, but it is to him. I can't imagine my life without him, but should I go back into a relationship that comes with this condition? I mean, who does this? Would you take a sex ultimatum to get back with somebody that you truly loved and missed, Virginia?
I don't like ultimatums, period. I think ultimatums are super dangerous. And if you let somebody get away with one, then they know that's how they can control you.
Okay.
Be careful.
You would say, nope, sorry, I can't do it for that reason.
No, I don't like ultimatums. That's really low.
Okay, so you're staying single and just continue to miss him, huh?
Yeah, I'll go out there and find more tail. There's a tail around every corner.
Okay, Bird, what do you think?
Only a Sith deals in absolutes. I don't like any of these games or deals or ultimatums. I'm not down.
You can't wait to break up.
Stop it.
Walls.
I love love.
You love walls.
Well,
you know, some good points to think about. Edwin in the chat room said she won't be able to hold up to her end of the deal eventually. It sounds like if it was a problem before, it'll become a problem again. And then it's going to be resentful. Look, he wants something you don't. No point in the relationship, said Omar. So everybody is pretty much going for, it's not the right conditions to do it. And one more email here says, I want to leave my husband, but can I afford to? Says, I need to leave my husband, but I'm in a situation where I've come to depend on him more than the average wife, as I'm also his employee. We have 2 cars that are both in his name only, but the house and all the bills that go along with the house are in my name. I previously had a great paying job and I covered almost everything for years so that he could get to the point where he was able to open up his business. It's also how I purchased the home on my own a year and a half ago. but his name is on the deed. So I guess that means he owns half of it while I'm solely responsible for the mortgage payment. We agreed that I would leave my previous job to work part-time with him and be able to have time for our son's busy sports schedule. My fear is that if I leave him, he'll fire me immediately and leave me with no income and no way to pay for anything. His business is booming and he makes great money with the opportunity to grow his income exponentially until he retires. So my questions are, is there anything that prevents him from firing me as retaliation for the separation if we live in, at-will state here in Florida? If I'm supposedly unemployed, would he be responsible for the bills and expenses that I wouldn't be able to afford because he fired me? If we agreed that I would leave my previous job of 6 years to work with him, would he be responsible for alimony and child support upon divorce? And would I have any rights to his business or the profits knowing that I helped tremendously to get him there and that we don't have a prenup? This really sounds to me like somebody wants free legal advice.
Yeah, and we don't have answers.
Yeah.
I would say it's good that you don't have a prenup, but beyond that, you got to get a lawyer, girl.
Yeah, I feel like she wrote that knowing that would shoot well over our heads, hoping that maybe there's some attorney that would be like, here's answer question 1, 2, 3, and 4, and how much did that cost me? Nothing. Great.
Objection. Huh?
That's a lot of questions.
It is a lot of questions.
I can't even remember all of them.
I'm going to get some free radio lawyer.
But look, there is something to be said for if you're about to go through a divorce and you are unemployed and your partner makes much more than you. I can tell you being at a financial disadvantage will be an advantage when it comes to alimony and child support. And not having a prenup is good. Beyond that, you really need a lawyer.
We have a lot of lawyers in our commercials, so just listen.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There's jingles involved.
It's South Florida. Sue Happy State of the South.
Yeah. So, and I would just say, okay, well, you feel like you emphatically have already decided you need to leave him. So I don't know what's wrong with that. I don't know if that's something you can repair and fix. It sounds like that might be the easier option if there is a way to fix it. But you just sound like you're already resolved to getting out of it.
And before you resolve to get out of it completely, like when you're like 75%, that's when you get a lawyer, because the lawyer helps you put all your ducks in a row. The lawyer instructs you on what to do to protect yourself. And this may take 6 months for you to get all your ducks in a row. But if you don't get a lawyer and do it smart, he may get a lawyer that's better and do it smarter and win.
I know a very talented lawyer. One Drew Ralston.
But they're not in Ohio.
But we can't get advice from him? He can't, a little pro bono?
Okay.
He can't bring his boner to Florida. No. He only can practice in Ohio.
You still give advice, though.
Jamie said some attorneys do give free consults, so call around. Maybe you can get some stuff.
And if you go to all the high-power attorneys and you have consults with them, he can't hire them because you've already given them information. And I think like
sneaky.
So if you know that he's going to go to a certain attorney, you go to that attorney first and block him.
All righty. Well, there you go. If you've got your own makeup or breakup email, just hit us up, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com. Got a Battle of the Generations coming up here. We've got Gen Z and Millennial going at it here, with Millennials in a 1-win lead. All right, so we need somebody from Gen Z who knows pop culture trivia. If you're between the ages of 18 and 25, call us up, 877-979-WRMF. If you're 18 to 25 and like pop culture, call us. And we also need a millennial, age 26 to 41, 877-979-WRMF. Battle of the Generations is next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While the price of gas stays high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. We're seeing heavy delays currently on the Turnpike northbound as you're approaching Boynton Beach Boulevard. Look for an accident that has 2 right lanes blocked. Plus, in Broward County on 441 southbound, an accident beyond Northwest 21st Street is causing heavy delays as well. That one has a right lane blocked, and on Hollandale Beach Boulevard westbound, a crash at I-95 is blocking a left lane as well. Look for delays in that area. Traffic and service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
In today's economy, it's almost impossible to find new vehicles at affordable prices. Not at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Save time and money on our new Outlanders, Mirages, and Eclipse Cross. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
The Street Corn Takeover is back at Tijuana Flats with bigger flavors and bolder recipes, like the brand new chili garlic steak and tater tot burrito, the chicken and street corn crunchy tacos, and more. Try 5 new street corn favorites for a limited time at Tijuana Flats.
Save big at the grand openings of our new Lazy Boy store in Palm Beach Gardens and newly remodeled Jensen Beach store. Save 30% on everything in the store, plus free design services at home, in-store, or virtually. And special financing is available. So come celebrate and save big at all Palm Beach area locations. Lazy Boy, live life comfortably. Exclusions apply. Minimum monthly payments required with approved credit. See store for details.
Whether you take the scenic route, the shortcut, or have to take a detour, it doesn't matter. There's a McDonald's around every corner, so you can always pick up a bundle of your favorites. Like a sizzling sausage McMuffin and hash browns in the morning for just $2.39, or a hot and spicy McChicken and small fries for $3.39 later. Bundles at McDonald's are always on the way, no matter which route you take. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
No matter what I get, it's 20% off every day when I spend $1 on the McDonald's app. So yesterday was my please the whole fam on the way to the game meal. Today is my finally get them to stop asking, are we there yet meal. Who knows what tomorrow will be? Maybe a delicious crispy chicken sandwich all for myself meal. Whatever it is, it's a win. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through December 31st, 2022 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Excludes tax. McD app download and registration required.
Steel Pulse is coming to Abacoa Amphitheater in Jupiter Friday, October 14th. Get your tickets now for Steel Pulse at Eventbrite.com. Another Duderman production, sponsored by Kona Brewing.
Hi, I'm Capri, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe is the chicken. They actually put it on the grill, cooked it in the sauce. It's definitely a good grilled spicy sandwich.
Hey, I'm Michelle, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe is it's spicy and it's full of flavor. When you pair that with the kale crunch salad, it's just good.
Order a grilled spicy deluxe sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Available for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Everything, our farm, our stand, our pop-up shop, it really all started when we discovered the benefits of local, raw honey for our family.
And then we decided to turn it into a business.
We were looking for something to help us get up and running.
So we got the Chase Business Complete Banking Account.
It's more than a bank account. It comes with Quick Accept, which lets us take card payments anytime, anywhere in the U.S. using the Chase mobile app. Plus, we get same-day deposits at no extra cost. For us, it's more than honey. It's about sharing a little sweetness with the world.
Get the Chase Business Complete Banking Account with the essentials you need to help get your business going. Learn more at chase.com/business-complete-banking. Chase for business. Make more of what's yours. Quick Accept is not available in U.S. territories. Enrollment required. Usage subject to approval. Same-day deposits available for payments before 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday to Friday. Fees and rates apply for checking and processing. Limitations and restrictions apply. Participants compensated. Merchant services provided by Payment Tech LLC and WePay Inc. Subsidiaries of J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
Did you know your home equity is one of the most affordable ways to borrow? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal, and it's true. The rate on a home equity line is less than a credit card, a personal loan, and even a car loan. And unlike a cash-out refi, with an equity line, you get to keep your current low mortgage rate. You only pay interest on what you actually need. Plus, at Third Federal, you don't pay any closing costs. So use your Third Federal home equity line of credit for whatever you want. Remodel your kitchen, pay for college, or even a family vacation. So go for it. Lock in today's guaranteed lowest rate and get as much as $200,000. Apply online or call Third Federal today at 1-800-3rd-FED.
Right now at Third Federal, get the guaranteed lowest rate on an equity line of credit of prime minus 0.76%, currently 5.49% APR on balances of $50,000 and over. For balances under $50,000, the rate is prime minus 0.26%, currently 5.99% APR. Apply online or call 1-800-3rd-FED. See details for guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Restrictions apply. Rates subject to change. Equal housing lender.
At MD Now, at least the one on Indiantown Road, they know us by name. When we walk in, they're like, oh, hey, how's it going, Sanickies? Walk in. Doesn't matter what's ailing you, because MD Now is open 7 days a week, 365 days a year, no appointment necessary. 60-plus clinics all throughout South Florida. There's an MD Now near you, and you don't need an appointment. So walk in today and feel better. Today, MD Now. Superior health care right now. Go to mymdnow.com.
Dine in style at the historic Dolphin Bar and Shrimp House. Feast on delicious shrimp dishes and share a bottle of wine with friends. Hungry for happy hour? Join them every day from 3 to 7 for half-off appetizers. Their Sunday brunch features a waffle and omelet station and, of course, a create-your-own Bloody Mary and mimosa bar. The Dolphin Bar and Shrimp House on the river in Jensen Beach. Visit dolphinbar.com for menu information, their live music schedule, and reservations.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
The real fun starts in October. Stop by hgreg.com on Military Trail and enjoy savings without the scare. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge inventory with a perfect match for you. hgreg.com. Save more, drive happy.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the upper 70s and an isolated coastal shower possible for the morning commute. This afternoon, hot and humid, highs in the upper 80s to low 90s, a few showers and storms mainly inland. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katia Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Amtrak. Visit new and exciting places across the U.S. on Amtrak. It isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey. Without busy airports or cramped car rides, with no middle seats, extra legroom, and first-class private rooms. New adventures are just an Amtrak away. Book now at Amtrak.com.
Dog Bite, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
You know, you can check out the KVJ Show all over social media. We are on TikTok now. Go jump onto it. If you do TikTok, make sure you go look for the KVJ Show and subscribe. While you're there, you're going to see all kinds of videos you're not going to see anywhere else. Things from the show, things from behind the scenes, and just random stuff that we put up there like any other TikToker.
Virginia did a fit check yesterday, Kev.
Oh, she did.
It's blowing up on TikTok.
A fit check with the dress that the straight guy on the show bought for me, and it was gorgeous.
We got a straight guy on the show?
Right now, we are at 9243 for TikTok. Every time I do this.
What's that in grown-up numbers?
None of your business. I ain't dancing for you. Dennis, what's that in grown-up numbers? 9,243. When I refresh it, it's going to be going off.
Yeah? Okay.
Oh, yeah. We just gained another follower.
Okay.
Wow. All right. There you go.
Okay, it's growing.
Okay, so it's easy to find it that quickly. You can go and sign up for KVJ Show's TikTok.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
All right, time for another battle of the generations. Here we've got Gen Z going against the millennials. Gen Z with a win will tie them up 31 each. We've got our players on the line here, going to be paired up with our own Gen Z and millennial here in the studio for the battle. We have got for Gen Z, this is Martin from West Palm Beach. What's up, Martin?
Good morning, KVJ.
What's up, Martin? How you doing?
Good, guys. How are you?
Doing well. And we've got Jay on here from Boynton Beach for the millennials. What up, Jay?
What up? Good morning.
Good morning. All right, so here's what we got for you. We're going to be giving a question to you fellas on the line. If you can get it correctly in just 3 seconds, you'll get 2 points. If you cannot, you've got some help here from your generation in the studio. If they answer, you'll get 1 point for that. Okay, we're going to start off here with Martin. Your first question, Martin, in the battle of the generations. Which singer infamously had a wardrobe malfunction during the Super Bowl halftime show?
Oh, goodness. I do not know that one. Suits?
Okay, Suits. What you got on that?
Janet Jackson, right?
Janet Jackson. That is correct.
Let's go, Suits.
For 1 point. Very nice.
I think his radio's on. It's on delay.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on right there.
Probably help you out, Martin. Yeah, turn that down a little
Turn
bit.
your radio down, bruh.
Bruh, turn your radio. You sound like you're underwater, bruh.
You're defeating yourself.
Making it harder than it needs to be. Okay, we're going to go over to Jay here, our millennial. Okay, Jay, your question. What song was used as the intro theme for MTV's Laguna Beach?
I have no idea. Denny's.
California, Here I Come. Which one was that?
That was the OC.
Oh, jeez.
Damn.
The real OC.
How disrespectful.
Yeah, that's very disrespectful to Laguna Beach.
Yeah. We're looking for Come Clean by Hillary Duff. That was the song that they used.
Love Laguna Beach.
Jaybird knew that.
That was my cut.
Big fan of that.
OC, Laguna, he's in it.
I was Laguna. I was all about, and the hills.
Okay, our next question here. Martin, what is the name of the chain of burger restaurants owned by Mark Wahlberg and his brothers Donnie and Paul?
I'm going to go with Whataburger.
Whataburger. Okay. That is incorrect. Suits, do you know that?
Is it Wahlburgers?
It is Wahlburgers.
And his pickles are expensive and overrated.
But they do have cardboard cutouts of the hot family of brothers in their stores, and they're pretty good looking. I'll pay extra.
Their pickles are very expensive, and I didn't think they were worth the money.
Okay.
Damn.
All right. All right. This question here is for Jay. Jay, your question. What actress had roles in both Mean Girls and The Notebook in the year 2004?
I know her name. Rachel McAdams.
That's correct.
Nice.
Yeah. All right.
Dang.
Okay, it's a tie
Came to
game after
play.
that one.
Came
That's
to
a
play.
big one right there. That was a 2-pointer. Okay, so we'll go back here with it all tied at 2 to Generation Z. And your question here, Martin. Tim McGraw was the name of the first single released by this artist.
Yeah, no, I don't know that one. See if I'm going to need you on this one.
Suits.
Tim McGraw? I don't know. Did he release a song named after himself?
After himself?
I've never heard of that.
Taylor Swift, right?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I thought you were a Swiftie, Suits.
Nope, not really.
You don't get nifty with Swiftie?
No, I can't say
Okay. So that means that the millennials can put it away with a win.
Come on, kick his ass, Denny.
Get a Laguna Beach question.
If they can get this one correct. Okay. All right, your question. What rapper turned actor stars on Law & Order Special Victims Unit, Jay?
Ice-T.
Yes, correct. Damn, it's all over. The Battle of the Generations won by the millennials here today.
Jay on point.
Okay.
Okay, very nice there, Jay. Congratulations. All right, millennials move ahead with now a 2-point lead on Gen Z, and they got a 12-point lead on Gen X.
Yeah, the comeback, though, we are staging is going to be
It's going to be impressive. Okay.
It's going to be big.
Martin,
When
Jay,
y'all
thank you
coming?
both very much.
2023.
That what it's going to be?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes on the Whacked Out News. Remember how we messed with that asteroid to see if we could knock it off its orbit?
Yes.
An experiment to see if we could save planet Earth?
They were dancing around like they hit it in the right spot.
So did it work? Can we save planet Earth, or are we all doomed if we ever have an asteroid coming right at us? You're going to find out in your Whacked Out News on the KVJ show next.
I don't know what you've been told, but time is running out. No need to take it slow. I'm stepping to you toe to toe. I should be scared, honey, maybe so, but I ain't worried about it right now. Keeping dreams alive, 1999 heroes. I ain't worried about it right now. Swimming in the flags, dancing on the pop, you know. I ain't worried about it.
the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh. So many people on meth. Ow!
I guess it's kind of an important experiment if we ever get a asteroid coming our way. We heard about the one that apparently wiped out the dinosaurs, or at least was around that era. Did it create a mile-high global tsunami? Can you imagine that?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so it's kind of a big deal that we figure this thing out. So remember NASA, they fired off that little rocket and they slammed it into an asteroid, trying to knock it off orbit.
There was a lot of uncomfortable high fives going on in the NASA Control
Nerd
Center.
celebrations.
It was really funny to watch.
Sparkling champagne, anyone?
We nailed it.
Yeah.
Nobody's chest bumping. They kill somebody.
Yeah.
It was fun.
They're just doing high fives and missing.
Yeah. Well, apparently it was successful, so there's going to be another nerd party today at NASA.
It moved it.
It did move it. I believe it was about like 10 yards or something like that. Now it appears to be in a different orbit now. Would that be enough to save Earth? I don't know.
So we can Bruce Willis this thing is what you're telling me.
It seems like it's at least possible that you can knock an asteroid a bit off its path and trajectory.
It alerted 7 other different species out there in Earth, out there in space that now want to come and kill people on Earth. Now we're just going to maybe get more aliens down here, which I'm down for.
You're all for it, so it was very successful.
You guys have seen Superman 2, right? I'm gonna back away from that.
What year is that out?
It's never mind.
A Florida man robbed a bank in Seminole armed with only a finger gun tucked under his shirt.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, the 56-year-old man entered a bank. He approached the teller. It looked like he had a gun with his finger. He demanded cash. He advised the teller not to push any buttons or to alert the police. After the bank employee handed over $120, the man fled the scene and then was arrested 10 minutes later.
Oh.
I mean, dude.
He's probably not all there.
I've heard a lot of these banks, the average heist, you'll get tops $3,000 to $5,000. It's not even worth it.
They're not keeping a bunch of money laying around like back in the day.
Right. This,
it's all digital.
Yeah. It's not the Bonnie and Clyde days.
The only way you're going to make good money is you follow one of them strippers in. They're the only ones that still have dollars.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. There's better crimes than robbing banks, y'all. 29-year-old Tiffany Marie Perozzi of Melbourne got arrested when she threatened to beat up a principal and blow up a school in Brevard County.
Oh, my. Yeah. Why would she do all that?
Can't do that.
She was issued a ticket while waiting in the car line to pick up her kid.
So the proper response is blow up the school.
Yeah, she threatened to punch and beat the principal's butt. And then she said, I need someone to meet me at the school, and if someone don't help me get my child, I will blow this bitch up.
Damn.
Did she really say butt? Because that's so less threatening. I'm going to beat your butt.
It's the exact quote, yeah.
Oh, butt? Ooh, don't scare me, lady.
Yeah, that forced the whole school to go into lockdown just by the threat. She's looking at $22,500 bond.
Wow.
And she was charged with falsely reporting a bomb, fleeing and eluding police, disturbing a school function, and operating a vehicle without a valid license. So
okay.
If you don't have a license, don't go popping off.
It's amazing. A lot of these cop videos I watch where they pull somebody over, they get lippy and they don't have a license. What are you getting lippy for?
What would you do that for?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a group of high school athletes in Wisconsin who were planning to TP somebody's home earlier this month. That's when they were confronted by 3 men. One of them had a flamethrower. Well, that man with the flamethrower was actually the school's athletic director, and now the students and their families want him fired. They thought his response was a little extreme for someone who's going to TP. 2 teens in Canada allegedly took a full-size decommissioned fire truck for a joyride early Monday. That sounds like a lot of fun.
It does. I don't condone stealing, but it sounds like a lot of fun.
It's decommissioned, so they weren't using it anymore.
It's a big
like,
deal, right?
If they're not using it, why can't we?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because it's not theirs. Right?
They're firemen.
There's a church in South Carolina that's placed its pastor on leave after he gave kids stickers that said, I heart hot youth pastors.
Okay, we got a problem.
Yeah. The pastor is reportedly in his 30s, and one of the kids was a 14-year-old girl.
Dude, the optics.
Yeah. The church admits it was a mistake and apologized for the stickers. There's a suspended judge in Kentucky, James T. Jameson, who's accused of intimidating witnesses in an ethics case and trying to bury a report that he walked around the courthouse in his underwear. Oh, he's got a robe on, right?
He's unhinged.
Wow.
Yeah. He found out that a public radio station at Murray State University requested security footage from the courthouse, so he called the university president and station manager to squash the story, said bury it. He also allegedly instructed his judicial staff to blatantly violate the law and ignore subpoenas during an ethics probe.
Oh, boy.
Ignore those subpoenas. We have no ethics.
I'm a man of the court and the law, but just disregard the law.
Wow.
You can't do that,
Do you
bro.
wonder in the history of court how many judges have
there's a lot of crooked
worn
judges.
some weird stuff underneath the robe?
Oh, yeah.
Or nothing.
Nothing. Mm-hmm.
It feels like a new day of reckoning, though. People can call it out right and left.
I agree, but in the history of courts across the land, some judge has done some weird stuff.
I
with
think
the
there's
robe.
one that got disbarred for punching the clown while he was listening to cases.
In front of people?
Yeah. They were like, what's going on? Why is his eyes rolling back in his head?
I am Googling right now.
Yeah, I think I remember that story. I don't think I'm making that up.
Judge.
And the freaky stuff you're into.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that I'm not turned on by it, but
Whatever.
it does make me go, what
Check that out. I have a memory of that for some reason.
What are you thinking?
Yeah. Voter fraud has been discovered in an annual tournament to determine the fattest bear in southern Alaska. We've got cheating scandals in all the weirdest competitions now.
Yeah, we do.
Fortunately, officials caught it and discarded the bad votes, and the correct bear advanced to the next round.
How did I get these bears on the scale?
I mean, we got fishing scandals, things in chess going off.
You were completely right about that judge. The judge had a habit of baiting with a penis pump under his robe during
He had a
trials.
pump?
He had a pump
Yeah.
with his robe
I thought I remember that.
during trials.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right. Yeah.
That's insane to me.
Right. There's some crazy stuff. You're right. So to that point, there are some insane judges. There you go.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Just when you think you've heard it all, you come to the KVJ show.
How long did he think he was going to get away with that move? You've got a penis pump. You're in court, and
Right.
you're the
Tugging
judge.
it.
You're the head of class. Everyone's looking at you.
Yeah, he had that thing on doing all the work, and he's just sitting there, objection. Wait, what? We didn't say anything, Judge.
Oh, my gosh. And there was rumors about it before. I'm doing a deep dive on this guy. I can't believe it.
You need to look into getting a penis pump. They sound awesome.
Nah, you always go back to normal. It's you're chasing the dragon.
Oh, you've had one?
No, that's what I've read.
Oh.
All heart, dog.
All heart.
All hot dog?
All heart, dog.
Oh, they said all hot dog. I'm like, yeah, let's go.
All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, we're actually going to be talking a little bit about food. I'm going to find out, do we agree on any hot food topics like best cereal, best potato chips, best candy bar?
Chances are we will disagree.
Okay, we like looking at a fight. We're going to find out coming up.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While the price of gas stays high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. We're seeing heavy delays currently on the Turnpike northbound as you're approaching Boynton Beach Boulevard. Look for an accident that has 2 right lanes blocked. Plus, in Broward County on 441 southbound, an accident beyond Northwest 21st Street is causing heavy delays as well. That one has a right lane blocked, and on Hollandale Beach Boulevard westbound, a crash at I-95 is blocking a left lane as well. Look for delays in that area. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
In today's economy, it's almost impossible to find new vehicles at affordable prices. Not at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Save time and money on our new Outlanders, Mirages, and Eclipse Cross. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1, what's your why? More epic energy? Better sleep? Blow off steam? Step 2, join Planet Fitness for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime, and get moving. Go cardio crazy in our clean and spacious clubs, or get down with some dumbbells and strength equipment. Step 3, bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, October 14th. It's glow time. See Club for details.
Your family can get a lot more done when you work together, like making dinner together, doing laundry together, and even saving together with the FPL Energy Manager. It uses real data from your smart meter to tell you where your energy is going, then gives you easy-to-follow tips that the whole family can help with, and save you more than $30 a month. So don't miss out. Check out your free FPL Energy Manager at fpl.com/take control and start saving together.
Last year, Racetrack introduced the waffle breakfast sandwich to the world, and it was a huge hit. But then we took it away, and we got emails, we even got a strongly worded fax. The people wanted it back. Well, ask no more. The waffle breakfast sandwich is back by Wafular Demand for a limited time. Savory sausage, melty cheese, and hearty eggs, all between two fluffy waffles. The waffle breakfast sandwich has returned. Pick one up today at participating locations. Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
Wendy's new French toast sticks are so delicious, some are saying that they're better than their mom's breakfast.
Excuse me, did you just say Wendy's new French toast sticks are better than my breakfast?
Mom, is that you?
Answer the question.
I said some people are saying that because they're so crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside and perfect in every way.
Uh-huh. And what do you think?
I think it's time to tell people to choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new sweet and crispy home-style French toast sticks.
That's still not an answer.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
I like to do it as early as possible.
For me, it's right after lunch.
After work, before dinner.
Oh, last time was my first time, so I just put it in the mail.
Whatever your favorite way to do it, just vote this year. Vote.org has everything you need to get it done. Visit vote.org today. Make sure you're registered and make your plan to vote early.
1 year, I voted in my pajamas.
Paid for by vote.org.
Hi, I'm Capri, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe is the chicken. They actually put it on the grill, cooked it in the sauce. It's definitely a good grilled spicy sandwich.
Hey, I'm Michelle, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe is it's spicy and it's full of flavor. When you pair that with the Kale Crunch Salad, it's just good.
Order a Grilled Spicy Deluxe sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Available for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Relax and unwind during Spatober, the Palm Beaches Wellness Month, October 1st to 31st. From world-class spas and fitness classes to nutritious dining and poolside relaxation, the Palm Beaches promise total tranquility from Jupiter to Boca Raton. Indulge in spa treatments, outdoor pursuits, and wellness classes to recharge throughout October. Find special discounts and self-care deals at Spatober.com. Brought to you by the Palm Beaches in partnership with Baptist Health South Florida.
Did you know your home equity is one of the most affordable ways to borrow? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal, and it's true. The rate on a home equity line is less than a credit card, a personal loan, and even a car loan. And unlike a cash-out refi, with an equity line, you get to keep your current low mortgage rate. You only pay interest on what you actually need, plus at Third Federal, you don't pay any closing costs. So use your Third Federal home equity line of credit for whatever you want. Remodel your kitchen, pay for college, or even a family vacation. So go for it. Lock in today's guaranteed lowest rate and get as much as $200,000. Apply online or call Third Federal today at 1-800-3rd-FED.
Right now at Third Federal, get the guaranteed lowest rate on an equity line of credit of prime minus 0.76%, currently 5.49% APR on balances of $50,000 and over. For balances under $50,000, the rate is prime minus 0.26%, currently 5.99% APR. Apply online or call 1-800-3rd-FED. See details for guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Restrictions apply. Rates subject to change. Equal housing lender.
I am so happy I went to Panu Laser 8 years ago. We often will spend money on things that just turn out to be a gimmick, a fraud, a waste of cash. Getting a LASIK procedure at Panu Laser is not that. If you value being able to see without having to squint and not needing glasses or contact lenses, this is definitely something that will be a great investment for you. It was so affordable and it was so easy. Two big things I wasn't sure it was going to be. I sat down for a consultation with Dr. Mutiella. He said, look, your vision gets blurry. It'll take you 90 seconds and you'll be back to work the very next day. It was all true. When I saw the cost, I couldn't believe how affordable it was. Then he told me about their payment plan they have. 0 down, 0 interest up to 24 months. And there's a special deal when you say my name, Kevin from the KBJ Show, they'll take an additional $500 off. So if you like spending your money wisely, go to the best of the best, Dr. Mutiella at Panu Laser. Book that free consultation today, PanuLaser.com, P-A-N-N-U, laser.com.
I absolutely love my dog, but the constant shedding, not so much. But then I got a Swiffer Sweeper Pet Kit, and it is amazing. These super thick cloths pick up a crazy amount of hair. Just look at all that. And that was from just one swipe. And the best part? Sweeper's so much easier to maneuver than a broom or a vacuum, easily getting around chairs and under the couch. You're right. Now I can focus on you, not your shedding. Swiffer Sweeper Pet Kit, because shed happens.
AmeriHealth Caritas Florida supports moms-to-be. We're a local Medicaid health plan, and we're on a mission to support the health of our members who are pregnant and their babies. Expecting a baby? We'll pair you with a health coach at no cost to you. Our healthcare benefits put you and your family first. With us, it's about you. Learn how to enroll at www.amerihealthcaritasfl.com/enroll or call a Medicaid Choice Counselor toll-free at 1-877-713-6662. Proudly serving Indian River, Martin, Miami-Dade, Monroe, Okeechobee, Palm Beach, and St. Lucie counties. AmeriHealth Caritas Florida is a managed care plan with a Florida Medicaid contract. The benefit information provided is a brief summary, not a complete description of benefits. For more information, contact the managed care plan. Limitations, co-payments, and/or restrictions may apply. Benefits, formulary, pharmacy network, premium, and/or co-payment/coinsurance may change.
Babe!
Yes, honey?
We really need a date night. Can you Google Red Light Palm Beach? I heard it's amazing.
Red Light Palm Beach offers a jazz-infused culinary experience that features an intimate atmosphere with live music, craft food, and drink creations. Red Light is reservation only with limited seating available. The only way to enter is by knowing the secret code. To get your secret code, go to redlightpb.com and make your reservation today.
One thing you should know about Diamonds Direct is they never take your business for granted. As busy as they are, as big as they are, they always take the time to respect each customer and treat them like royalty with genuine appreciation. And you can feel it when you go into Diamonds Direct in Boca. You see it when you walk in the store. You feel it in their guarantees and warranties. You'll be so impressed with their massive selection, and then you'll love their 110% diamond upgrade guarantee when you're ready to trade it in or buy a new one. They give you 110% of the original purchase price. You will also love free service for life on your piece. Their repair desk is not a profit center. It's added value for your purchase. Diamonds Direct stands behind their product. Get store hours, directions, and more, and then see them in Boca Raton behind the Boca Mall. You will love Diamonds Direct. Go in this weekend. They'll clean your jewelry for free while you shop. DiamondsDirect.com.
Experience the Anajar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, get up to an EPA estimated 50 miles per gallon at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
All right, we're going to see if you can figure out who a liar is here today. 2 truths and a lie. We got 3 different stories coming at you. Myself, Denny's, and then Suits will be telling you stories here today.
Oh, so me and the witch are guessing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I've been demoted. I'm not allowed to tell stories anymore because I was too awesome.
Yeah.
That's
You'll
a
get
lie.
back around.
See, that was a good lie right there.
Yeah, that's right.
Very good. You're getting the game. That was a good lie, Virginia.
Okay, my story goes all the way back to when I was working promotions in New York City. we did this big concert. It was called Jingle Ball, and they had a Madison Square Garden. And, I was just kind of the grunts. I hung up signs, and I was to walk a group around and do all that kind of stuff. Well, they had kind of a VIP lounge, and one of the things that I was supposed to do was to make sure that I got photos. Now, this is back in the day before they had the digital photos. You'd have to snap a photo, and it'd be on a roll and film, and you have to get it developed and all that kind of stuff. I had this program director that was always all over my ass, just loved yelling at me and found every mistake that I could ever do. So I always worked in fear of what this guy was going to do and find fault in me. He was obsessed with getting photos in People magazine. That was like the big thing. That was like going viral in those days.
That was a huge get.
Yeah. Wow, it's so much easier to go viral these days, right? I feel like that would be harder.
Oh, right. Absolutely.
Yeah, trying to get it.
In People magazine, that's your only shot.
They knew the people there at People, and so they would say, hey, here's all these photos, and is there something that you can use? So one of my jobs was to go around and take photos of some of the celebrities that were there, and they had this whole big old lounge that was going on, a piano and stuff like that. So I was snapping all these photos. So I'm getting these photos of all kinds of celebrities, Courtney Love and Green Day, and the drummer from Metallica, and Weezer was there, and all these groups. You're like going, oh my gosh, John Bon Jovi. So I'm like, I've got all these great photos on this roll, and I am walking backstage, and two people come running up to me, and they're like, we got to get your camera. I'm like, what's going on? I didn't recognize these people. They didn't work for the radio station. Well, apparently they worked PR for some celebrity, and they thought that I had taken a photo of this celebrity, and there were two problems. One, this celebrity was married, and he was talking to somebody intimately that wasn't his wife.
Oh,
and apparently
boy.
I was snapping some photos right in that area. Also, this celebrity had a drink in their hand, and they were known for being on the wagon and clean and sober, and had made a big stance about how they no longer drank. So I was going to blow up the spot on two different occasions if this photo came out. One, this celeb is cheating on their wife, and two, they are drinking when they should not. So they wound up taking my camera and the film out of it. I lost every single photo. And when I went back and told my program director, he threatened to fire me. And I'm like, I work for free, dog.
Yeah, in your face.
Yeah. So I'm like, really? And luckily, Teresa, who was our promotions director, she stepped in and talked him down and said, look, he had no other option. I mean, what's he going to do? Because you would have, ticked this. And the celebrity was big. The celebrity at the time was big in the music world. Now they're known as an A-list actor, and they're no longer with their wife.
People are saying you told this story before, and that's not true. You've told that concert before. You've never told the part about the camera. The camera part, that is the new part, and that's what I have to figure out. Is that the lie or is that the truth?
Okay.
Because you're mixing. Because I know you did that. I know you've done that before. You've talked about Courtney Love and Green Day.
Yeah.
But did you take all those pictures? Did you scoop stuff?
Okay.
Huh.
Okay. That's what you got to figure out.
Very good. Throwing a little blur in there. I see what he's doing.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Did that happen or did that not happen? All right, Denny's, what is your story here?
So I figured this is appropriate for the time frame. But back in high school, one of the productions we did was Little Shop of Horrors. And in that production, I don't know if you've seen how they do the modern ones, but the company will send you all of the props for the entire production. So we had 3 different sized plants for when the plant grows and becomes large enough to eat people in the movie. Spoiler
Feed
alert.
me, Seymour.
Exactly.
Feed me, Seymour.
So the first one's one you hold and you put your hand in it and you control it like this with the plant. And
Like
it's
a puppet.
It's in
Hand
one of
puppet.
the earlier scenes of the movie. And then halfway through the movie, it gets a little bit larger and it's on a table. Somebody has to climb under the table and they have to reach up and operate it. And then the largest version was it took 2 people. You had to climb in. One person had to go like this to chomp them out. The other person had to go around them, and then you could move the arms and turn the head with it.
Okay.
It was a 2-person operation. Well, so it became a thing. When I was in drama class, I didn't actually act or anything. I did lighting and I did stage construction. So a lot of it was just setting up stages. So we had the big prop in the back, and me and one of my friends there, we would hide in it. And when people would walk by, we'd move and scare them. It became a thing that we did through the entire production.
I love it.
Well, we saw our teacher was coming in with the principal, and they were chatting, and I go, let's go in the back. And when they walk in the back, we'll scare them, right? So me and my friend, we go back in there, she climbs in, and I'm like waiting, we're waiting around, and we hear him come in, and it's only the teacher, and she's talking on the phone, and we're like, oh, dude, we're going to get her. So we go scare, and we hear her, and she's talking about getting a divorce with her husband.
Oh.
And it's a very serious conversation.
Wow.
So for about 15 minutes, we just sat in this suit and didn't move because we didn't want her to know that we were hiding in it. I mean, we definitely didn't want her to let her know that we heard her entire conversation.
You can't scare her at that point.
Wow. So she eventually walked out and left. We climbed out and never said anything. The weird thing is we constantly listened. For the rest of the year, we listened, and we didn't hear anything about the husband and her getting divorced. But something was happening in their relationship, and we never told anyone we did that.
Wow. Okay. A little dirty secret. What happens when you hide in plants?
Yes.
Okay.
Side note, Katie Marlowe, KVJ Nationer, is going to be in Little Shop of Horrors at the Broward Center, and it starts in 3 days.
Oh,
It's a whole run for the rest of the month. Yeah, I think I'm going to go down there and see it. Her mother, Kit, is a big KVJ Nationer, and Katie does wonderful acting work.
Yeah.
Broward Center for the Performing Arts.
Guy sure looks like plant food to me. Guy sure looks like plant food to me. Guy sure looks like plant food to me.
Love that, huh?
We love Little Shop of Horrors. Me and
It's
Denny's
so
were just
good.
watching it the other night.
Do you want to go down there with us? We're going to go see it live.
Yeah, well, let's talk about it. I
I'm
love
excited.
I never have seen that. One, I'm not really into musicals, and two, I don't know why I had a hang up about Rick Moranis.
I loved him.
I know.
He's
I don't know
great.
what it was. I don't know if it was because of the movie Little Giants. I don't know what it was. I couldn't stand Rick Moranis. I think it was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
That movie was amazing.
I know. For
He's
some
the
reason,
Spaceballs guy, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was in
I love that
Spaceballs.
guy.
I don't hate him in
Spaceballs,
that, and he was okay in Ghostbusters, but for some reason, I really got something against Rick Moranis and couldn't watch anything. I'm like, I'm not going to watch Rick Moranis.
He's great in Parenthood. He got beat up in New York for no reason. He got jumped.
I know. I don't know what it was.
Maybe it was Kevin that jumped him.
It might have
It
been
was,
Kevin.
yeah.
Damn,
There's Rick
Kevin.
Moranis. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. I took a photo and gave it to Steve Kingston. Here's your photo, bud. All right, Suits, what is your story?
So this is a little bit of an announcement, too, for you guys. I actually am single again. Broke up with my girlfriend last week.
You broke up with her?
Well, it was actually very mutual. I've never had a situation play out quite like this, and I give her a lot of credit. I think that we really were just kind of in that same place where things were starting to fizzle out a little bit. We had been together for almost a year, and we really weren't seeing each other as much. And she was very cool about it, very mature, and really it was a very mutual breakup. I think both of us were having the same feelings. So we both really just agreed to be friends.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of respect for her, and it was definitely the most mutual, friendly breakup I've ever had. But yeah, back to being single.
What are you doing this week? You want to go out wolfing around?
Sure.
I'm reeling right now. If this is true, the secret girlfriend's gone.
And if this is a lie, how pissed is his girlfriend going to be? Like, really? That was where you went, huh?
He's a good actor. Don't forget this. You're looking at Jimmy Dankman right here. He's a good actor.
He is a good
He's
actor.
a good actor.
Is
That's
it all
why-
a trick?
Is it all a trick? He's good, man.
When I yell at Rocco, he yells back, I'm effing Jimmy Dankman.
I get it. It's a power line.
It is a power line.
Yeah. Okay, well, here's where we sit. We got 3 stories. Me could have really blown the doors off of somebody's cheating ways back in the day with a photo that was confiscated by a PR team. Denny's, who held on to a dark secret that he got by hiding in a plant about a marriage falling apart. Or Suits, whose relationship really did. Wow. Okay, so who do you think is lying today?
What do you think, Bird?
Kevin's sounds suspect, and I thought Kevin was lying until I heard Suits.
Okay.
And then I think, but you're right. We bring up some good points here. It's a big lie to do for a bit. I mean, do you have to tell her
It's
about?
big.
It's real big.
It's real big.
Yeah.
Is it too big?
All right, who's your vote for, Virginia? Who do you think the liar is?
Do we know who's out of the equation in your opinion?
Denny's.
I think Denny's. I think that happened at Denny's.
I think it did too.
Because he was kind of like always catting around, always sneaking around, doing a little mischief.
He's a little mischievous little nugget back in school.
Kevin's the suspect because he has told that story before. He knows he's told that story before.
There's a lot went on that night.
He added a big layer that he's never told, and I find that's a big thing to always leave out. I feel like you would have said that before.
Think so? Okay.
But he's being kind of extra smug right now.
Suits looks smug too, but I know he learned it from Kevin.
Yeah.
I mean, if Suits is lying, that's a good lie.
It's a great lie.
It's big. It's big.
That's a big lie.
And it brings an energy to this bit. I like it. I'm going to go. What do you think?
I'm going to go.
On the count of three, say who you think is lying. 1, 2, 3.
Suits.
That's what the audience is saying too. 50%. Half of everybody thinks Suits is lying. Is he? We'll find out next.
Drama, laughs, and fun to start your day. The KVJ Show is back in minutes on 97.9 WRMF.
Thursday, the all-new CW series.
Miss Walker.
Abigail Walker.
Walker Independence.
Never seen you in Independence before.
I can't leave until I know why the sheriff murdered my husband.
The West has never been so wild.
Cattle rustling, bank robbery, regular crime spree around here.
The critics are raving.
One hell of a ride. Will have you hooked instantly.
He deserves to die for what he did.
Is that what your husband would want? Vengeance.
Walker Independence, Thursday.
Don't miss Walker Independence, Thursday at 9 on CW 34.
The National Desk, America's News Now.
Breaking news from the live desk.
The Pentagon now working around the clock.
The National Desk tracks the next weather maker across America now.
Getting pelted by the wind and the rain. Impartial, fact-based journalism.
They're making too much money by keeping patients in the dark.
This is the National Desk. Choose America's News now.
Weeknights at 10 on CW 34.
Did you know your home equity is one of the most affordable ways to borrow? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal, and it's true. The rate on a home equity line is less than a credit card, a personal loan, and even a car loan. And unlike a cash-out refi, with an equity line, you get to keep your current low mortgage rate. You only pay interest on what you actually need, plus at Third Federal, you don't pay any closing costs. So use your Third Federal home equity line of credit for whatever you want. Remodel your kitchen, pay for college, or even a family vacation. So go for it. Lock in today's guaranteed lowest rate and get as much as $200,000. Apply online or call Third Federal today at 1-800-3rd-FED.
Right now at Third Federal, get the guaranteed lowest rate on an equity line of credit of prime minus 0.76%, currently 5.49% APR on balances of $50,000 and over. For balances under $50,000, the rate is prime minus 0.26%, currently 5.99% APR. Apply online or call 1-800-3rd-FED. See details for guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Restrictions apply. Rates subject to change. Equal housing lender.
Well, Hurricane Ian definitely was a bullet that we dodged. We feel so bad for our friends on the southwest side of Florida. But I tell you, when you see the storms coming and you know you have the hurricane impact windows and doors from BNT, you just don't sweat it as much as you used to before you got the windows. Kevin has his home fortified, and a lot of people are saying that's why the hurricane didn't come to us.
Oh, man. Well, I'm glad I could keep it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
From this part of Florida. Yeah, those windows and doors are absolutely amazing. They look great. They make the house more quiet, and that added little security of just knowing you can hear it, you can feel that it's more solid and more safe. You just know if something's coming your way, you've done everything you can to protect your home and your family.
Call them up today, bntwindowsanddoors.com. You know, as a part of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, they are reminding everybody to get your mammograms and telling you, too, that they give back a portion of their proceeds to supporting breast cancer awareness charities. So go online today, ask about the rebates from all of the companies, bntwindowsanddoors.com.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you 24/7 with supplies and solutions for every industry and access to product specialists ready to help. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Steel Pulse is coming to Abacoa Amphitheater in Jupiter Friday, October 14th. Get your tickets now for Steel Pulse at Eventbrite.com. Another Duderman production, sponsored by Kona Brewing.
Hi, I'm Capri, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe is the chicken. They actually put it on the grill, cooked it in the sauce. It's definitely a good grilled spicy sandwich.
Hey, I'm Michelle, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe is it's spicy and it's full of flavor. When you pair that with the kale crunch salad, it's just good.
Order a grilled spicy deluxe sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Available for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
When flying insects show up in your home, how do you get rid of them? Hopelessly clapping every single one? Aimlessly swatting back and forth? Hanging fly strips in your living room? Ew, ew, ew. Instead, try Zevo Traps. Zevo uses light, not odor or chemical insecticides, to attract and trap bugs, working continuously so you don't have to. Zevo, people friendly. Bug deadly. Now at a store near you.
What do I have here this morning for breakfast? Squeezed juice number 4. I'm doing a little juice cleanse because I have to fit in a smaller size dress on Saturday for Stars Ball. Squeezed.com juice cleanses get me there. I lose the bloat. I lose a few pounds. I look slimmer in my neck and my face, and I just feel less puffy. If you want to feel less puffy, Squeezed.com juices can get you there. It's delicious, and it fills me up. I love a juice cleanse from Squeezed.com.
Hello, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 7, understand attorney's fees. You've probably heard no fee guarantee, or you only pay if you win. This isn't some kind of special offer. Most injury attorneys are paid this way. We get paid this way. There are limits on what percentage attorneys can charge. Our firm charges you nothing, not even costs, unless you get money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Music this hour.
Sponsored by Cleveland Clinic, Florida. What does it mean to be a nurse at Cleveland Clinic, Florida? To them, it means supporting the health of our communities while getting the support you need for your career with one of Florida's top hospital systems. Further your nursing career at clevelandclinicflorida.jobs.
More KVJ Show now on 97.9 WRMF.
All right, trying to figure out who the liar is here. 2 truths and a lie. I told a story about doing a promotional event back in New York, taking a photo of a celebrity who was actually married. I didn't realize, with a drink in his hand, who was actually supposed to be sober. And 2 PR people came and confiscated the camera film, and that ruined all the photos that I had taken that whole night. I got yelled at by my program director, and he threatened to fire me. Luckily, my promotions director stepped in and said, I mean, come on. The guy doesn't even get money, so
you can't fire this guy.
Right.
He's already down and out.
He's already down and out.
What would you be doing? What a Scrooge.
Tough, I know. Another story that we had from Denny's about how they had some props for a play. He was going to use the Little Shop of Horrors plant to scare somebody, but while they were hiding in the plant to scare somebody, they heard a serious conversation about someone who was talking about getting a divorce. So they had a dirty little secret. They didn't make any noise, and they never found out what happened with the almost failing relationship. Still a mystery. And the question here, did Suit's relationship really fail? He says that he and his girlfriend of almost a year broke up. Is he telling the truth or not? Majority of people, including Virginia and Jaybird, have said that they think he is the one telling the lie here.
We don't know. We changed our mind during commercial.
You did. Are you just trying to hedge all your bets here?
No, That's such a big lie. The more I thought about it, that's a big lie.
That is a big lie.
She'd have to be in cahoots with him on that
right.
one.
Yeah, I'm cool with you talking about us.
Which
the
is
demise
cool.
of our relationship.
Look, that's fun.
He is so smug, but he's also Jimmy Dankman.
Learn from the best.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we'll stick with Suits. We won't make it too much more confusing than it already is.
Okay.
He doesn't speak for me. I would like to make it more confusing if I could.
Okay. All right, so right now the audience is saying 50% is Suits, 36% is saying me, 14% is saying Denny's. So Denny's, everybody thinks you're telling the truth. Are you telling the truth, Denny's? Yes or no?
I am telling the truth.
We knew it.
Okay.
We knew it. Honest Abe.
Okay.
Little Honest Abe, you.
We figured him out. We knew he wasn't the liar, but this is where we were in a pickle.
I feel like we made a grave mistake. Kevin would never have not told us about the photos.
It's Halloween, grave mistake.
You would have told us about the photos. I blew it again. I blew it again.
Okay, you blew it again. You feel? Suits, are you telling us the truth?
I am telling you the truth.
It was Kevin. We
Kevin,
knew it.
yeah.
We said it during commercial. Does that count?
No.
So everything you said was true.
It is 100% true, everything I just said. Yeah.
Wow.
How you doing, big guy?
I'm doing all right. Like I said, I mean, I feel like it was a very mutual decision. We were both kind of at that same place where it seemed like things were fizzling. So I have a lot of respect for her. She's a great person. I just don't think it was meant to be for the two of us.
Wow.
Wow. All right. Hey, look. Good luck to both of you.
So you're back on the market.
I am, yes.
Let's
Single,
get that
ready to
Tinder
mingle.
profile up.
Got to work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, sorry to hear about that, Suits.
It's good.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you were lying about that, oh my gosh.
I would never do that without making sure they were in on it.
Right.
Do you need some pancakes, flapjacks? You want a breakfast sandwich?
Yeah, put on some pounds
Yeah,
before you go on.
I got to go the other way.
You like to put on 20 pounds before you try to find any women?
No, I'm good, but thank you.
Okay.
I'm salad.
Look, I'm Italian. We eat our pain away.
You put them on porkylove.com.
Mm-hmm. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we are going to be talking food. Do we agree on some of our favorites? Like, what is the best cereal or potato chip or candy bar? Cereal. It's easily peanut butter Captain Crunch.
I love it, but it's not the best.
What's the best?
Man, Fruity Pebbles or Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It depends on my mood, but they're interchangeable.
Okay. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is close. Virginia, what's the best cereal?
Peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Whoa, we got an agreement.
That's your favorite too?
That is.
Wow.
My favorite.
When's the last time you had peanut butter Captain Crunch? Wait, the 80s?
Oh my gosh. It's been a long time.
Yeah. Same here, but it's still, no doubt.
I can remember it, and it's very nostalgic.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. I like it when they get a little soggy. And then you can like roll them around on the roof of your tongue and your mouth, and like it just, it's so good.
Man, I'm telling you, if you guys ever want to just throw caution to the wind, have a Fruity Pebbles party.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah.
It's real, and you can mix some Captain Crunch in there too.
You can. Okay.
You could.
Okay. All right, what about this? Best potato chips.
Potato chips, and we're taking out all the Doritos stuff. It's going to be straight up potato
Yeah, those
chip.
would be tortilla. This is potato.
Just want to make sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Zaps for me.
Zaps for me as well.
Cheddar cheese Pringles.
I didn't know. Okay, all right. Well,
Cheddar cheese and sour cream?
Don't they just have a cheesy Pringle?
they do. They have a cheddar Pringle.
Oh.
I mean, Pringles are man, Pringles are good. I can eat a sleeve so quick.
I was thinking Ruffles. You picked Pringles?
Yeah, absolutely.
I love Pringles.
Yeah.
I love them.
They're
It's
fantastic.
not even a real chip.
Don't care.
Yeah, I love Pringles.
They're great.
And the thing about Pringles, they're constantly pushing the envelope with flavors.
I know, right? There's so much.
So much chemicals.
Who cares? You ordered sun tanning injector from another country and put it in your body. You have
You're putting botulism in your face.
zero room to talk about chips.
I'm over here trying to stay hot for you.
For who, me?
Best candy bar is Snickers.
Reese's peanut butter cups are up there, man.
I know.
Is the cup a bar?
I don't know. It's a good question. I'm not sure it is.
If a cup's a bar, then the cup is my choice. But
Right.
if a bar is a bar,
Yeah, if we're changing that, you're right. I'm jumping on that too.
If it's
So
a
we
can-
could agree on that.
So if it's a candy bar, I'm going Snickers.
Okay, Virginia.
Heath.
Heath.
Look, you don't understand it. It's elevated. It's sophisticated. It's everything you're not.
All person candy.
Wow.
Heath bar.
Okay. What is the best appetizer? Best appetizer. Right now, I'm probably going fried pickles. When you get them great, there's nothing better.
If you do if your nachos nail it, the nachos.
Okay.
Or mozzarella sticks, Bird.
Yeah, you only get one, man. Virginia, do you have one? Best appetizer.
For me, the one I most consistently order is the lobster bruschetta at Evo, and I get it with a little side of balsamic drizzle. Oh,
The chat room just helped me out. I'm going cheese fries.
Cheese fries?
Yeah, Outback does an appetizer. Cheese.
That's an appetizer? Okay.
Yeah, there are places that do a loaded type of French fry that they'll put on an appetizer.
what about the bloomin' onion?
It's not my favorite. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love the rock the bloomin' onion, but the cheese fries, you can get all the sauces. Yeah,
Okay.
man.
All right. Okay, what about best frozen pizza? From being a kid, it's been a long time since I really done one. I'll tell you, Publix does a solid frozen pizza. I like them. That's the only one I've had recently. As a kid, I would get Red Baron all the time.
Don't sleep on Red Baron. They're good.
Yeah.
I was born in the rough streets of Lake Park. We were raised on Totino's Pizza.
Okay.
I love Totino's Pizza. And it's the cheapest, grossest. People hate it. I love it.
Yeah. What do you think, Virginia?
Home Run Inn.
They're good.
It's more like a croissant-y pizza crust, and I like the flaky butteriness of it.
There's also one that's real good. The Screamin' Sicilian. Have you seen that in Publix?
I have. It's
That one's
very
good.
obnoxious packaging.
But it's good. They might have the best dough for a frozen pizza.
Okay.
Great question, Kevin.
Best style of fries: standard curly steak, waffle, crinkle cut, shoestring, sweet potato.
Well, we're ruling out sweet potato, obviously. They're
It's
not
what
the
I
best.
it's what I would order now. They're healthier, but yeah, I would rule that out. If we're going straight taste, I am going to go with the curly fries. Good flavored curly fry, my favorite.
I'm going crinkled.
Wow. Okay.
I love when they're crunchy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's making my mouth water, and they're real salty.
Virginia,
She's making herself wet.
I am.
what would you say is the best style of fry, Virginia?
I like a rustic cut, so I like the skin still on it.
Uh-huh.
But I also like a truffle fry. So it's got to be like a Parmesan crusted truffle fry.
Okay.
I think Burger Fi does a great French
Yeah.
fry, and they also will give
They do.
you onion rings on top of it. I know
Okay.
it's not what you asked, but man, is it good.
Look, I like all these fries. I like all those styles you're saying.
Yeah. But you have a favorite.
Oh,
That's
man,
what it is.
I just recently had some crinkled French fries with cheese on them. The
Yeah.
cheese sauce.
Good stuff, huh?
It is.
Your
Mom,
Buds does that crinkle fry.
They do. And I love dripping them with sauce. I got that WAP, wet ass palate.
Okay. All right, speed round here real quick. Fast answer, donuts or muffins? I'm
Donuts.
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 Yep. Bacon or sausage?
Bacon.
Sausage.
I'm going bacon. Drums or flats for your chicken wings?
Drums.
Flats.
Drums. Hard or soft taco?
Soft.
Soft.
Soft, okay.
He trembled.
Crunchy or smooth peanut butter?
Crunchy.
Crunchy.
Smooth. Okay.
I love playing the fast round.
Yeah. That's it,
Maybe
baby.
during commercial break?
Keep going. Keep it going.
He'll come to your house around 5 p.m. Y'all can play.
Okay. Well, Jaybird's got a thought for the day. Probably going to have to do with food today. We'll see what it is coming up.
Killing time while you're supposed to be working? Kill time with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow us at 97.9 WRMF.
Ready, set, play. Check out Toys R Us now at your local Macy's and shop Jeffrey's Bound to Be favorite hot toy list. We teamed up with Jeffrey to find the totally awesome toys and games every kid will love this holiday. From Lego, Barbie, Nerf, Hot Wheels, and more. Shop Jeffrey's hot toy list at Toys R Us, now available at your local Macy's and Macy's.com/Toys R Us.
ABC Tonight. Everyone loves the Emmy-winning Abbott Elementary.
Bingo! Bingo, bingo!
Season 2 is hitting the ground running, says Collider. Paste calls it hilarious.
I have seen students produce fluids that made me briefly consider that they might be an alien species.
And Time Magazine calls it one of TV's most lovable comedies.
Talk to me, bro.
Try again.
Copy that.
Abbott Elementary, all new.
Tonight at 9 on WPBF 25. Your voice, your vote. WPBF 25 is committed to helping you make an informed decision. Senator Marco Rubio, Congresswoman Val Demings, head-to-head, live statewide. The Decision 2022 Before You Vote debate. Hear their views on the most important issues shaping your family's future and Florida. Moderated by Todd McDermott. Watch Decision 2022 Before You Vote, October 18th at 7, exclusively on WPBF 25.
Student debt, climate, the justice system, voting rights. There's a lot going on. Sometimes it can feel overwhelming, but voting is the way to make your voice heard on the issues that matter in our community. Be a part of the conversation. Florida voters, Election Day is approaching, and Vote.org has everything you need to get ready. Visit Vote.org today to make sure you're registered and make a plan to vote early. Speak up for yourself. Speak up for your community. Vote. Paid for by Vote.org.
Now through October, stop by Cumberland Farms and get any size coffee free every Friday. No purchase necessary. Because you deserve it. Or maybe you don't. What do I know? Free Coffee Fridays are back at Cumberland Farms now through October. Limit 1 per customer.
Hi, my name is Jimmy Lee. I would like to take a moment to tell you about our all-new family-owned Palm Beach Mitsubishi. We have an award-winning service department with factory-trained technicians to service all your automotive needs. One-stop shop. Please take advantage of our free vehicle health check. We service all makes and models. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Great reason to hop on the Bright Line tonight. The Miami Heat got their last preseason game at FTX Arena. So if you're in Fort Lauderdale, Miami, here's what you do. You can go on the Bright Line app and you can order up your tickets. And they do great little deals, too. They have little shuttles that can take you right over to FTX Arena. And the cool thing, too, is they know that you're at a game, so they're going to wait, and the train's going to make sure that it gets you to Fort Lauderdale or West Palm Beach back after the game. The thing you want to do as well is upgrade to premium, so you can ride with complimentary drinks and snacks in the train and the station lounge. You're going to have an amazing time. And with Brightline Plus, you can actually get home, you can get right to the gates, whatever you want to do. It's a great way to get around to celebrate the weekends, and it's also a great way to commute in South Florida. You can beat traffic, you can save on fuel, and you can actually cut your commute costs in half. The Brightline offers a monthly unlimited pass for just $199. Commute from Fort Lauderdale to Miami every month's about $400 a month. So all you have to do to book your next car-free, carefree trip is do GoBrightline.com or download the Brightline app today.
Babe!
Yes, honey.
We really need a date night. Can you Google Red Light Palm Beach? I heard it's amazing.
Red Light Palm Beach
Beach offers a jazz-infused culinary experience that features an intimate atmosphere with live music, craft food, and drink creations. Red Light is reservation only with limited seating available. The only way to enter is by knowing the secret code. To get your secret code, go to redlightpb.com and make your reservation today.
Wilton Simpson is a farmer who cares for family, friends, neighbors, and community. Because that's what farmers do. Now Wilton Simpson is running for Florida's Agriculture Commissioner. Because he cares, Wilton always stands up for those in need, like the CARES Center for seniors and the PACE Center for girls. That's why Wilton Simpson led the charge to reform our foster care system, so every child has a loving home and a bright future. Simpson led efforts to pass historic teacher pay raises, expand school choice, and secure billions of dollars for Everglades restoration. The causes are different. The reasons are the same. Wilton Simpson cares, because that's what farmers do. Wilton Simpson for Florida Commissioner of Agriculture.
Paid for by Wilton Simpson, Republican for Florida Commissioner of Agriculture.
The Treasure Coast Opioid Task Force is pleased to bring you the Treasure Coast Opioid Epidemic Symposium, Wednesday, October 12th from 5 to 9 p.m. at the Indian River State College Public Training Complex, located at 4600 Kirby Loop Road in Fort Pierce. Join representatives from Indian River, Martin, Okeechobee, and St. Lucie counties, and keynote speaker ex-NFL player Ryan Leaf. This special symposium is open to all adults and high school teens. Register today at tc_symposium.eventbrite.com.
Let me guess. Unknown caller? You could reduce the number of unwanted calls and emails with online privacy protection. The latest innovation from Discover will help regularly remove your personal info, like your name and address, from 10 popular people search websites that could sell your data. And we'll do it for free. Activate in the Discover app. See terms and learn more at discover.com/online privacy protection.
Hello, it's Jaybird, and Duncan's got some very Halloweeny dishes available right now, Virginia. Ooh, like their blood orange Duncan Refresher. You can sink your fangs into their Dunk-O-Lantern. Ooh, and don't forget about their peanut butter cup macchiato. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Macchiato.
Thank you. Yes, it's available as well at Dunkin'. You can have that along with your spider donut. So head to Dunkin' today. I am Jaybird, and I run on Dunkin'.
You have been involved in an accident. You're injured. You need an attorney. You don't want a big law firm that's going to treat you like a number. You want a law firm that's going to give you the personalized attention you deserve. You want Hicks & Motto. You don't want a paralegal or case manager handling your case. You want the lawyers of Hicks & Motto to handle your case from the very beginning. Call me, Mike Motto, 561-683-2300. 561-683-2300. Let the lawyers of Hicks & Motto help you get the justice you deserve. Hicks & Motto, 561-683-2300.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
It's more of the KVJ show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Hey, what was going on with all these swatting calls yesterday in South Florida? Kind of crazy. I was talking to my son, and he said, yeah, the high school had gotten a call of somebody had a gun or something like that, apparently, but it turned out to be a hoax. And then I saw on the news that it wasn't just my son's high school. There were a ton of them that got called. There were two in Palm Beach County, one being Boca High, and then in Broward County, Pembroke Pines, I got one at West Broward High School. Then they had Dillard in Fort Lauderdale, Pompano Beach High School. Also got a call, and then they had a couple in Miami, Ronald Reagan Senior High School in Doral, and then Miami Central High School also got one. They got a call at 9 a.m. yesterday. Somebody with body armor, and a male shooter was there.
Oh, my gosh.
And so all these schools had to go into lockdown, which is very disruptive and obviously scary, considering that we've had an active shooter, and there's a trial going on right now about one of our South Florida schools that had this problem. So I can only imagine the anxiety created with staff and students. They have to then go through the process of clearing the schools, and once they did, the lockdowns were lifted. And the thing that's kind of interesting is Miami-Dade police are saying that the 911 call center traced one of the calls from outside the U.S. So
Really?
who from outside of the U.S. is calling? I mean, we had like 5 or 6 different schools in South Florida yesterday go on lockdown with fake calls. These swatting calls, which is, I guess, what it is. They call about active shooters or something like that.
You can do it to people's houses, too. And I'm telling y'all right now, if you swat me, I feel very bad for the people coming in to swat. I will probably be naked. There's a very good chance I'm going to be naked.
That poor SWAT team, they don't need that.
They're going to come into a really awkward scene.
Yeah.
If you swat us, we can swat you, but it's with Jason's junk.
Mm-hmm.
What?
SWAT? Get it?
It's your joke, Jaybird.
I don't get it. What do you mean?
Never mind.
I'll explain later. Yeah, so it's just really kind of odd. I don't know what the motive is or what's going on with that, but as a parent, you do get on heightened alert when you hear that they have one of those lockdown calls. So
I hope they can figure out like the IP address or the cell phone, or figure out where it came from and punish them, because it feels like this is going to happen more and more and more.
Yeah, and you can't. You can't take it lightly. Every single call that you get, you've got to take absolutely seriously, and you got to do the protocols that you have to do to lock things down and get everybody to a safe space and, do the due diligence before you open things back up again.
Imagine you're just chilling on the couch and you're watching TV with Panda and you get swatted. You think you're getting broken into with murderers.
It happens to celebrities all the time. It's like a thing.
You guys are never naked because you guys have people around. You guys are always usually pretty clothed.
Unless I'm in the bathroom. I usually don't run through the house naked.
I get it.
If I can help it.
So anyway, hopefully it's something that's not a trend, because they do say it is a serious crime, and hopefully they find these people and they prosecute them to the full extent of the law. And I don't know what is going on if it's somebody from another country that's doing it.
If it's other countries doing it, what are we going to do? Nothing.
We need to invade.
Declare war.
Invade.
I think it's Putin.
That's it.
It's damn Putin.
Might be. Does he have time, though? Does he have time? Can you see him at his big old desk?
I know he's busy, but...
I'm calling Boca Raton.
He's doing it just for the smell of it?
Yeah, just for fun.
Was that your Russian? That's not...
It's China. It's not good. I'll work on it. Yeah, it's not good.
It felt a little Latin.
It did turn a little Latin.
It was more... It was Latin to Transylvanian. It was almost like Dracula. Like Putin's got on a cape and long fangs.
Okay.
Putin is, he's Latin and he's a vampire.
Yeah, I got to work on that
He's
one.
celebrating Halloween.
Yeah, one good. We'll work on that today. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have a better Putin for you. Give me some time. All right, Bird, if you'd wrap it all up here with your thought for the day.
We talked a lot about friendship today.
No, we didn't.
If you really want to make a friend, go to someone's house and eat. The people who give you their food.
The people? What is this? Sponsored by
Cannibalism
Dahmer?
is back.
Okay, sorry, I interrupted.
Did I mess that up?
No.
Let's eat people.
Eat the people. Okay, go ahead.
Start over?
Yeah.
It's long, paragraph 2. If you really want to make a good friend, go to someone's house and eat. The people who give you their food.
That comma was so important.
I still don't know if it sounds right. It still sounds like you're saying eat the people.
I'll do it one more time. I have time for it.
All I'm hearing is that you're going to someone's house and you're eating the people.
If you really want to make a friend, go to someone's house and eat. The people who give you their food give you their heart.
Okay, Jeffrey Dahmer.
It's still okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah, no.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.